Hello and yellow, and welcome back to Friend-Powered Friday Nights. I am LynxGriffin. Guess what? I'm back with a new game. I promised I would do this a while ago. We're playing a Susie dating sim called Love Buster. And I already like the fact that she's dressed in her little mafia outfit because all the outfits are cute, including the mafia one and stuff. And she's also learned from Chris, point, and hearts come out, and all that goodness. I don't have much experience with this genre, so this will be interesting to try out. So I hope that you all will join me for this adventure and also help me decide what route to do first. Because being a Suzelle truther, of course I'm going to do the Suzelle route, but I was kind of thinking I'd save that for last, and we'll try some other ones along the way. Either way, maybe you can help me do that. I'm like, oh, maybe I should do like a poll or something to try the first one. Or maybe we'll just dive in and find out what happens. I am excited to find out what happens. So I hope you will all join me for that. Hello, hello. Thank you for coming. Look, I'm a floating heart. Hello, hello. Hope you guys doing an okay day. As you join me for, what mod is this? This is a fan game. Yes, love bugs are in this here. Love, love, love. Point, point, point. They bit you in Florida, uh-oh. Any other place might be okay, but not in Florida. Alright. I've already looked at settings and controls. I think we can just do this with clicking, so let's start. The sound, we gotta make our vessel first, I guess. Also, there's like a little upside down heart, interesting. You find yourself drifting through a dark abyss. The sound of rushing water and static echoes all around you. It smells like ozone and turpentine. Ooh. Ugh. You can't feel your limbs. Do you even have limbs to feel with? I don't know, you could be like a leech or something. I guess the heart kind of is. The voice echoes everywhere and nowhere. Ozone. What does ozone even smell like? At last, we have reconnected. Chapter 5 isn't here yet, so we have this. Together, our grand creation has reached its absolute. Well, so I hope you don't pass out from tiredness either. Thank you for coming. We are going to find out what happens. Like a burning vacuum cleaner. Ugh. I think I have smelled that in the past. Thank you for being patient. You're welcome, Gaster. For being a patient. Well, I don't thank you. You're not welcome for that. Your answers, your ambitions, yourself, give them to me. All of these have now been recorded. All of these shall now culminate as one. Let us begin. Choose the red square. Should I listen to Gaster or not? Alright, well, I was just looking at color blindness tests on Tumblr, so I'm gonna be like, no, correct. We'll go with red. Okay, maybe this is a calibration thing. At last, we have reached the pinnacle of gaming. Yay! Maybe this was just a test to make sure that the menus work. The freedom to choose, the freedom to fail, the tension of interaction. Will you choose the red square or be kind of weird about it? Truly, this is gaming. This is the pinnacle of gaming. Gaster just told us. He would know. He's the developer. Again. I can sense the fun joining across your being. The fun is inevitable. Are you having fun? You better be having fun. Oh, you are being overwhelmed, consumed by the fun. I have not had this much fun all week, and that might be true. Do not resist them. Yeah, this game sucks big time ass. True. Thanks, Susie. No, it doesn't. Gasper's like, my game's fine. My game's cool. Yeah, it totally does. What is even the point? Like, am I supposed to win a sick prize if I get enough boxes or something? He's like, it's intrinsic. Intrinsic joy from the red box is the joy of experiencing gaming, and it's absolute. Whatever, this sucks. You got any skateboard games around? Yeah. Skateboard games. Yeah. No, I do not have skateboard games. Cool. Awesome. I'm just gonna leave then. Which way's the exit? You're not leaving. Like hell I'm not. I'm kicking you out. That's the same thing! It's different. One is a choice you are making, one is a choice I am making. I'm very concerned about this, such as the freedom to choose. Dude, I don't care. They literally have the same result. This is the only, I don't buy it at all into the Susie guest or whatever, but if it happened like this, then it would be funny and good. It is not the ending that is important. The choices we make along the way are what shape this world. They're what shape who we are. For example, you have chosen to be a huge asshole about this. I have chosen to terminate your connection. In this way, we are... I see you have already left. Susie's like, bye! I wonder if I can download a skateboard game from here. Also, thank you for the watch streak. That's a lot of watches. It's a lovely morning in Castletown, and you are a horrible Susie. Yay! Flowers are singing and birds are blooming across your thriving sanctuary. But who are you? Obviously, your name is... Wake up! Yeah, I guess people were wondering, like, did Kara interrupt Gaster? And we still don't know who that is. Might have been Chris, might have been Carol, who knows? Your name is Wake Up. Wait, that's not right. What? Aw. I like this style of art. It's so cute. Your name is Wake Up. Chris, Susie, wake up. Today's the big day. Hope you both slept well. Were the beds okay? Did you have enough pillows? Was it quiet enough in the castle? Ralph is like, am I a good host? Am I a good host? Did I make everything perfect? Please don't be mad at me. Oh, poor Ralph. That's the one portion. Yeah, maybe that, but even now I'm like, no, I don't think Kara or Frescar and Deltarune, they don't exist there. Unless they're at college. Massaging your forehead. Here, I'm massaging it for you. Yeah, dude, it was all fine. Their Japanese speaking style is very similar. That makes sense, but I also I can see it like it being Chris's speaking style, because Chris seems to have this very formal, like, way of speaking as well. That they're kind of they share that similarity with Kara. What about you, though? Did you even go to sleep? Oh, don't worry about me. That's not an answer. More importantly, I made you all some pancakes and tea for the big day. He's so nice. Big day? What is he? Your brain finishes restarting and it all comes rushing back to you. It's all coming back to me now. Oh, hi, Leaf. This is Leaf's game. It's very fun. Your name is Susie. You like monster movies, snacks, and gratuitous violence. Here, have a heart in your hand. After your many adventures saving the world, you and Chris decided to sleep over for the night at Castletown with your friend Ralse. They deserve a nice sleepover. Now you've awoken on the day of this whole hometown festival thing. Surely nothing bad will happen now. If you'd known sleeping in the dark world would give you such weird dreams, you might have reconsidered crashing in the alleyway instead. No, don't go sleep in a nice bed, Susie. Don't crash in the alley. Susie, if you don't get up, we'll eat your pancakes without you. Like hell you will! Give her pancakes! Yum. Holy crap, Ralsei, these are better than Toriel's. No offense, Chris. Chris is like, none taken. Oh, look. Clown nose. Yeah, none taken. I'm glad to hear that, Susie. I made them with love. Aww. I really want this place to feel like a home away from home for you both, no matter what happens in your lives. This does feel like a nice little, interjection of what could be between, chapters 4 and 5. Heart, nose, yeah. Even if food here doesn't fill you up like real food does, I hope it's almost as good as an experience as your festival will be. Our festival? Crap, that's right. Not like you can come with us, huh? At least not as you are here in the dark world. Oh, he's wiping the thing off their face. Oh no, it's so cute. It's so cute. Look at his little face. Your little face. Hard eyes. Oh no, sorry about the login. Okay, yay, desktop. Well, no, but please don't worry about me. I'll be happy to hear all about how it went once you come back. Heart eyes, motherfucker. Ralse is busy wiping Chris's chin with a napkin. Weird, but even you can tell his cheery voice sounds more forced than usual. He should go to the festival too. Is he jealous? Hey, not like I've ever been to this festival either. Yeah, she knows about it. I wonder when she moved to hometown. Was it like before last year's festival? Or after? Doubt it'll be anywhere near as cool as the stuff we got at Cyber World TV World, right, Chris? Chris mutters something around a mouthful of pancake. See, Chris agrees. Is that what agreement sounds like? I mean, thank you. I'm touched that you're even considering me. It's true that, I suppose, deep down, a part of me has wondered what it'd be like to spend more time with you in your own world. But there's so much to do here as it is. Rooms to build, buildings to room, allies to introduce. Yes, that's the sound of agreement. Muffled pancake noises, true. Huh, okay. I'll have to go back and check that. That's interesting. Because that means that must have been recent for Chiron. It's busier than ever, so I don't even have time for a festival. Oh, are we having a festival? No, Lancer, Wait, Lancer? Lancer! Here's the Heart Boy! Yeah! The best boy! When did you get here? Oh, my sweet toothpaste pal. I've been watching you sleep from under Susie's bed this whole time. Dude, you know you could have just asked to join the sleepover, right? No need, fellow bad guy. I'm always around just as long as you have spacious pants holes to store me in. Yay! Speaking of, you should eat your vitamin gummies, Blueberry. They're getting kind of linty. Ew. Also, I like how Chris just like chewing on big giant pancake. These are really thick pancakes. Those are like those Japanese pancakes they make that are like giant, fluffy, like plates of pancake or something. Wait, that's it. Vitamins? Even better. If we can't bring the festival to Castletown, Chris will just gotta take Castletown to the festival. Get it? This will be very easy. Chris nods along, but Raoul's eyes seems more confused than ever. It's like the butter sliding down their pancake. I'm sorry? Darkness remember all the places they've been, right? We all saw Tenna going on about Chris's family, and Queen saw the fountain open at the library. The library B. So if we just carry everything in the closet with us to the festival, then you guys will remember being there. Oh boy, I've always wanted to remember something. I love you, Lancer. Susie, you don't have to go that far for us. You should focus on your real friends, not... You cut him off. Nope, not listening to that sad sack crap. You two count as real friends. Queen and the others count too. Huh, it seems like it'd be kind of weird if it wasn't there. It seems like you would have to kind of take it out on purpose, right? Because Oh no, Lancy boy. Yeah, the thick pancakes, the really, like, again, I can't make those myself, but I've seen, like, I don't know how they make them, those really thick Japanese pancakes that are, like, so super fluffy. Of course, Ross, they would make those. Most of them, at least. Maybe not King or that rules card guy. He's like, and I shall also go along. Can I join your throuple? Screw it, we can sort out the invite details later. Come on, Chris, we've got a whole hunk of junk to haul. Okay, if you're sure. Be safe, you two. Bring me back in one piece. Grab Chris's hand as they balance the remaining pancakes on their head, as well you should, and the two of you rush for the Castletown exit. Feels strange taking the lead in the dark world for once, but you can't help it. You're on a mission. Heart Eyes mission. Whoop. There's our spot. I'm also enjoying my boba. You find yourselves once again standing outside the school supply closet. It's quiet today, with the hallways echoing with rustling leaves and distant traffic rumbles, which makes sense. It's the weekend. It is not the weekend. If Chris's mom wasn't a teacher, you would have probably been locked out of this building entirely. That's the power of Toriel. You're still not sure if they got a key from their mom or if they already knew how to break in. You decide not to ask. That's smart. Instead, you ease the closet door open a couple inches. And instead of jumping through, you reach an arm to the darkness to see what you can fish out. Alright, let's see. Look at all this stuff. Toy stuff, computer stuff, house stuff, church stuff. Wow, we do have everything. We got Queen, the monster gingerbread guys, although I think that was armor. We got Sham over here. We got, crayons. I think those are the Bloxers. Here's the Cuptons. Here's all of our church stuff. Like, we got the church water, H2O. Of course, the cards. We got the mouse and other cords. And board game. Yep, the Cuptons. No, I thought Mizzle was just like the water. I mean, maybe the water dispenser. But I always thought the water dispenser was like the thing, like the bell that wakes up the Mizzles, because like if you sound a bell, that wakes up the Mizzles, and they're like, you woke me up. Because that was supposed to be like the alarm they put on the holy water because the cats keep drinking it. I guess maybe the water in the dispenser, but we gotta just stuff the holy water in the bottles. I hope next chapter we find out how that worked. Geez, we sure stole a hell of a lot of stuff this past week, huh? I know. Drinking water, I do that all the time. Actually, the thing is, like with holy water, I guess you gotta have regular water and then it gets blessed. Like, that's how it turns holy. Chris is busy patting their head where the pancakes they collected have changed into a set of scratch and sniff stickers. Do they have pancake-scented stickers? They look despondent for a moment before shrugging and eating them anyway, as Chris does. Hey, save one for me next time, dumbass. Correct. Anyway, this seems like way too much crap to carry around by hand. You got a wagon or something? I say there's one back in their room. Oh yeah, there's that bird cage in it. I want the bird cage on it, huh? That should work. Let's go. Yeah, who the hell? Familiar voice jingling like winter bells speaks up. It's our girl, Susie? Equally familiar voice squawking like spring pigeons. And Chris? It's a rain closet yanked darkness back out. That's true. I think I never did that because I never brought him to Castletown. I just brought him straight to Metaton. But I guess if you do bring him to Castletown first, you would have to bring him back out because she goes and grabs him and then brings him to Metaton's place. So yeah, she's got to be able to grab stuff out of the closet without going into there. Birdly upgraded to spring pigeon. Oh, look at them. I got all your cleaning supplies. We got new darkeners for you. Birdly would be nemesis. Oh, hi, Susie. It's nice to see you, in the closet again. Well, seems like neither of you can resist being around me, even outside of your required school hours. Of course we can't, Birdly, the spring-clinging pigeon. Fine, then, though it pains me to admit, it seems I have no choice but to allow you the privilege of my company. This is bad. Quick, deflect the situation. Can it, Birdbrain? What are you doing here? It's the weekend. Shouldn't you be busy wrecking your arms with video games? Perfect. Me, my dear Susan, I always volunteer to clean the school on weekends. Not even the worst gamer injuries could keep me from my educational ambitions. My dear partner Noelle understands such things. To be honest, I'm just hoping to get some work done on the group project since, we didn't exactly get a lot of it done at the library. No, we were busy having a Dark World adventure. Or during the study session at my house because we were playing guitar. Not the violence route. So his arm works fine, and he's not snowgraved. This is normal route. Not that I'm upset or anything. I had a great time with you two. My sweet ungulate ally, you should have known better than to trust these two as study comrades. Witness Exhibit A, if you will. Even at the school itself, they're more interested in playing with the scattered junk, which volunteers like us will surely have to clean up after. They will cause Noelle and Burley to fail the project. That's a game theory. Ungulate. Wait, are deer ungulates? Probably. I think it depends on, like... Well, yeah, that probably counts. You have to have, like, the cloven hoof, right? He reaches for Lancer's card. You slap his wing away. Oh, hey, it's paper trail. Hey, back off. This is our junk. Got it? Always so aggressive, yet I can see through your tsundere lies. All of this is your junk, you say? Yep. Even the computer, which is clearly labeled as one of the library's rental laptops. That is true. No arm injury from... I honestly, that's a route I'm interested in going, is like how his arm being injured is going to pay off in the future, but I never do that because I always save Birdly when I play. Birdly having a crush, yeah. It's a special rental laptop. A rental item, by the way, that neither of you have accounts with permission to check out. Are those all the instruments from church and all the disposable cups from church? No, Susie will not panic. She'll yell at Chris to help her out. Chris tells Birdly and Noelle that this is your group project. Stealing stuff. Yes. Perfect. Also, look at her little red nose. Help me, damn it. Yeah, they're for our project. It's an art installation thing. That doesn't make any sense. The theme of the project is... Susie. Well, maybe you're not smart enough to understand modern art. Ever think about that? Doing the violence route. Ugh. Poor Birdly's wing. A flawless parry. Birdly gawks in horror at the idea of shutting his beak at last. Noelle, however, brightens up. Oh, I didn't realize you were doing an art project. Maybe I can help? She can draw, all right. I was going to sort through Miss Toriel's craft supplies, so if you wanted, you and I could craft something together? Yeah! What? No, that's a terrible plan. Goodness, goddess of cleaning, have mercy. Hit him in the weak spot, the smarts, true. If you let Susie join, she'll do that worst crafting since the day that troll Moss Muncher 420 invaded my Minecraft server. Gosh, I sure hope she does. No, I won't allow it. If it weren't for the heroic efforts of my dear stream moderator, Crisscross Applesauce, that whole seed would have turned sour. Okay, I'll Chris is trolling of Birdly here. In the same way, I must step up as a moderator here. I won't allow you to spend the whole day cleaning after this force of destruction when we could lock in and be done in time for the festival. Insider job on Minecraft, true. Yeah, it is true. Birdly, please don't ruin this for me. Chris tells Birdly that was a beautiful story. Chris! Thank you, Chris. I'm glad someone here understands my logic. You know, there's still an opening for a second moderator if you've changed your mind. Chris says, no thanks, they don't play Minecraft. Okay, enough of this nerd stuff. You catch Birdly's eye and you open your mouth wide, showing off every jagged vein. More paper trail. Brah, nom, 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 chew on your face. Hey, nerdly, pretty sure what Noelle does with her day isn't your choice to make, buddy. True. In fact, I'm pretty sure your choice doesn't matter at all. I know, Chris would probably really enjoy Minecraft. You gotta admit, you've turned a new leaf about the bullying thing these days. But it's still pretty cool to see Birdly's feathers flop up at the sight of you. True. Like, she's not a bully, but it's fun. It's still fun to poke fun at Birdly. Well, that'll probably also depend on, like, yeah, how involved is Birdly going to be at the festival? Because you can invite him, but you also don't have to. Well, I'm pretty sure Chris does do quite a bit with video games, yeah. Sabotaging Birdly is okay. No, they are not they do play video games, but I don't think they are a video game nerd. Like, not the way that Noelle is or Birdly is. Oh gosh. Well, it's your funeral, Noelle. I won't force you into anything. But I'd like to be done with my task in less than 8 years, so I'm going to get started cleaning the old classroom. Chris, if you want to keep stealing laptops with this squad of goons, feel free to stay in the closet. But if any of you feel ready to stop eating shrimp with the wimps and come have lobster with a mobster, what does that mean, Birdly? What does that mean? I suppose I can allow you to assist me. What? What? Chris says what? Everybody's like, what does that mean, Birdly? Team smarts out. And away he goes. They have their cool aura. I'm so sorry about him. Oh, there we go. As soon as they're gone, you drop the grimace and sag to the floor like a wet paper napkin. That was too close. If we'd left all the stuff around everyone in Castletown, they could have been... I don't even want to think about it. Let's get this mission over with before we have to re-steal everything we stole all over again. They don't like saying gaming is my life. So they will play video games. We know they've done so with like Azrael and stuff like that, but they got issues with being a nerd. That is true. Des is all aura farming. Just mumble something. Huh? Yeah, I heard Noelle's invite. Ain't like I don't like spending time with her, but that's not as important as making sure our recruits aren't trashed, right? On the other hand, if you've got the wagon covered, it might be a good idea for one of us to stay here. For hero reasons, you know? Last thing we need is for Noelle or Birdley to stumble into another dark world in, like, the craft closet. Yeah, for hero reasons. Don't make that face. Ralsei would... On the other hand, there's Ralsei, too. Yeah, we'll never find out what's his object. One of us should probably let him know about what almost happened. You, Noelle, Ralsei, Birdley... Bang a fist against the floor. Oh, this is too hard to decide. How the hell do you handle being the leader all the damn time? You're just like, I don't know. Soul does it for me. Then, with one of their usual dramatic flourishes, they toss a handful into the abyss of Castletown, letting them disappear back into sparkles. Yeah, they do seem to like playing the music from them. That done, they stare up at you. What's with the look? Okay, I get your point. Castletown's been up this long without anyone breaking in. As long as everyone's shoved back into the closet, Ralph and them should be fine. It's not like Noelle and Birdley haven't held their own in the dark world before, even if they end up stumbling into one while we're gone. We don't gotta babysit them. In other words, there's not really a wrong answer, right? Chris is like, yep, thumbs up. So I should just pick whatever I feel like? Chris gives 2 thumbs up. Like, that makes it any easier, dumbass. In case you hadn't noticed, I like all of you idiots. Chris shrugs again, this time with a small smile. The little freak is enjoying you suffering from trying to be like them. Aww. So I'm trying to see what everything is. We've got cards, crayons, cup. What's this thing? I'm trying to figure out what this thing is. I got shaman, laptop and stuff like that, but what is... I can't quite figure out what that is. Screw you, I'll show you. Oh, Lego piece and chess piece. Okay, that makes sense. Just gotta close my eyes, concentrate, and pick someone, yeah? No pressure, no wrong answer. Okay, here goes nothing. Oh boy, now I gotta choose what route. To do. Oh, what should I do? Maybe I should do a poll. Maybe I should just ask. Okay, should I do want to do Noelle last because I want to do the Suzelle stuff last. So should I go with Chris, Ralsei, or Birdley? Okay, I haven't really done polls much on my channel. Let me see if I can't work that out a bit. Hold on. Manage poll. Let's see. Okay. Who to date first? Alright, we'll do Chris, Ralsei. Again, I'm going to save Noelle for last, so I'm going to keep her off the poll for now. Birdley is the shortest poll. Duration 1 minute, and here we go. Start poll. I haven't played any dating sims before. At least I don't think. Have I done any dating sims before? I haven't done much with this genre in general. I haven't done much in terms of I think honestly, Soul of Sovereignty was one of the first visual novels I did. I drink my boba in the meanwhile. Nom nom nom. Go ahead and vote. It's neck and neck. Oh no! Is it gonna be split even? Oh no! Oh, who doesn't like Hatoful Boyfriend? I do make the rules. That's another game I should try. I should try Hatoful Boyfriend and Doki Doki Literature Club, but I kind of feel like I should try some more basic dating sims first. What? No, they're split. Oh, nobody voted for Ralsei? Oh my goodness. No votes for Ralsei. But they're split 4-4. A tie. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. I'm Castletown Festival with Chris. Eat lobster with a mobster with... I know. I'm surprised Ross I didn't get any votes. Maybe he should be the winner by virtue of being the loser. Chris is a nothing praise fall for my propaganda. No. Oh my goodness. Let's see. The vote didn't help at all. Crisp is everything burger. Chris and Berkeley cancel each other out. No. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't decide. Because Chris and Birdley, with their gamer skills, canceled each other out, we're going to go with Rouse, who nobody voted for. Sorry. I'm sure Birdley is fun, but maybe we should not have Birdley be the first one we go with. We'll go with Rouse first. Close your eyes, draw a deep breath, and focus. Rouse wins by doing nothing, true. We'll figure it out next time after we do Rouse. Yeah, equal for that. Earlier today, that dumb, strained smile, those tired pink eyes, that soft voice insisting not to worry about him. But I'm gonna worry about him. Ha, idiot, as if that wouldn't make you worry. True! You are already almost got half your recruits tossed by the cleanup crew, obviously. You're not leaving him alone again. I got it. You get the wagon, Chris. I'll keep Rouse company. Chris nods. Seems like you've made a good choice. Seems like they might be as worried as you are. They step back, giving you space to take a running leap into the closet. You got to do the running leap. Whee! That's my attempt at doing the thing. Also, thank you for the subscription. I'm having a lot of fun with this so far, Leaf. Your writing is very good for them. The voices are very good. And so is the art. It's all good. I can't hear the music as well, but I'll have to listen to that later. Because I usually have it turned down. Okay, you can't say you don't still freaking love jumping to the void and doing sick flips on the way down. True. Gotta have the sick flips. You even stick the landing, slamming your fist against the shadowy dirt. Oh, the superhero pose. Which hurts kind of a lot, but nobody's around to see you curse and shake your hand, so it's cool. It's fine. Okay, now. It's Castletown. Where's Rouse? A lobster with a mobster with a lobster was great. You get your bearings to the hustle and melody of Castletown waking up around you. Addison shout out the day's bargains across the street from Swatch, who's dusting the stoop of the Recruits Cafe. So Carrie. A couple of Pippins are sharing a newspaper with the Rudens in front of the bakery. No, don't trust them. They'll scam you. And a stray wingblade pecks crumbs from the table and flaps its wings at a hissing task. Aw, I can't wait to see the Chapter 4 recruits, how they're going to interact with people, because they're so different from, like, most of the other people think. Also, the caked up Cootie and the blue Pippins who knows the town. Yep. Newbert loves you. Oh no. It smells like dusty motherboards, metal polish, and crayons. Also, here's a Clover down here, and there's the Addisons. It's everybody. As soon as you pass the front gates, Rousey comes running over like he'd been waiting for you. Clover! Yeah, they're down there. He redirects flows of passing Rubiks and Rabbits like a conductor and throws on a welcoming face like a slapdash paint. Aw, he's so cute. Susie, greetings. I wasn't expecting you back so soon. But I'm glad to see you. Is everything okay? Huh? Yeah, I'm fine. Ran into a little snag with the plan, though. Remember those nerds who were working with Queen back in Cyberworld? Oh yes, Noelle and Birdley, right? Your friends? Yeah, well, they're doing some big volunteer cleanup thing at the school. So Chris is going to get a wagon to haul you guys around the festival, and I'm staying here to make sure those two don't cause any problems. In other words, you're stuck with me for a bit. Hope you're not too disappointed. Oh, well, I'm not disappointed even a bit, Susie. I'm always happy to spend time with you. Teach him more sarcasm. We can have a tea party with some yummy cake. Didn't you already just make us some pancakes? Not that I'm gonna turn down free cake, but still. Oh, then we can have a sleepover and dress up in comfy pajamas. We also already did that. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't really plan this, but I'm sure we can. Dude, you know you don't have to come up with ways to entertain us every time we visit, right? This swear grave. Rousey will sing swears. Then we'll see how it goes. You're my friend. We can just, chill out for a while. Chill out? Okay, if that's what you want. Aw, they're chilling out. Aw. Heart. So, I'm sorry. I'm, not being very good at chilling out, am I? I'm sorry. Really, you shouldn't have to worry about me. I know today's a big day for you. It should be special. That's not the swear ring, is it? Please don't waste it worrying about us. Hang on. Do you really think I think spending time with you is a waste? Isn't it? Rousey! Stop that! Susie, this is supposed to be a safe place for you to get away from your real life troubles for a while. You're not supposed to miss out on real life just to protect us. Sorry I couldn't do that, right? Hey, Rousey, breathe. Remember that whole talk we had with Tenna about it being okay to want to be wanted and stuff? Yes, but nothing. You're not some crap vending machine that's always spitting out stuff for me to enjoy. True, you are a good fluffy boy. You're a real person, so let me worry about you once in a while, yeah? Besides, I like caring about you, dumbass. Oh, it makes me feel better, I guess. You do so much sappy stuff for us, so yeah. Also, I just want to say, art-wise, I like when she has, freckles on her arms. I like that detail. I think it's cute. Susie, you're so nice. Oh, hello. Started at the usual time. We started at 7:30. But yes, we've been having fun so far. Our attempts to decide who to date went a little awry, but we're starting with Rousey. More Susie Freckles. More Susie Freckles. Don't make it weird. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Oh, what to say? No. I suddenly realized, no, the first visual novel I didn't do was Soul of Sovereignty. It was Slay the Princess. Toby rigged the vote. True. He's like, no, you're not gonna do Togor. You're gonna vote for Kara. Oh, what? Oh, I'm happy just spending time chilling out with you. I promise. We did have DST hit, but apparently this is going to be the last time that we have a time change where I am. They're not going to do it anymore. So, one last long week of terrible feeling bad because of the time change, and it won't be anymore. That's going to make the streams a little tricky in the fall when stuff changes over again. We'll see how that goes. Without daylight savings. Technically, we're permanently daylight savings. We're not on standard time. We're just going to be always on daylight savings. Bzz. That's the wrong answer, buzzer. It's the wrong answer, buzzer. The wrong answer, buzzer. There's the wrong answer? Yep, try again. If you could do anything right now, what would you do? Anything? Golly, I haven't really thought about it. I'm not sure if I should, if it's useful for me to say. I mean, it's not possible anyway, so there's no need to. Daylight savings, psychopathic, true. Come on, spill. Stop thinking so damn much. But he said to think about. Less thinky, more talky. They changed the, well, yeah, I guess they say they changed the law, but basically we're not going to do the time change anymore. This was the last time we're going to do the time change. So when it goes to fall back, we're going to be staying on the same time, so I will be like an hour ahead or behind everybody. Yeah, I don't like the DST, it's gone back to being dark in the morning. I like it when it's light in the morning, so the fact it's going to be darker in the morning is kind of rough. Okay, if I had to pick something, I really want to. Yeah? I really want to go to the festival with you! Oh, God, look at his little paws. His little paws, oh. I want to buy ice cream with you and ride the Ferris wheel with you and see the fireworks under the stars. And then I want to go to your houses and have sleepovers there. He's got them beans! I want to try Toriel's cooking and watch the giant monster shows on TV that you like and see the sunrise together. He claps his hands over his mouth, startled by his own outburst. No, you're allowed to like things that you want, Ralsei. You, however, laugh it off. That's it? Man, why didn't you say so early? Of course you're coming along. We'll load up the wagon as soon as Chris gets back, and... It's not that simple, Susie. Are you going to answer the question of what kind of object or thing Ralsei is? I can't leave this fountain behind. I've been here looking over the grand fountain alone for as long as I can remember. It's what gave me in this world form. For so long, it was the only thing I ever knew. I don't know if I can leave it alone, even for a little while. I sort of get it, but what about the other dark worlds? You've been our party member in those the whole time. Going to other dark worlds is different. Every dark world, no matter how far apart, is connected to the others. I can explore them as if I never left home. Interesting. But being taken to the festival, even if it were possible, it would feel wrong. Like I'm abandoning something important. Even if you took every item from the closet and brought them to the festival, I don't think I would be there with you. Yeah, I mean, that's been an ongoing, bit of contention as to whether Ralsei is even an object or if he's more of a concept. I'm still of the mind that I still think it's something to do with the red horn headband because that keeps coming up, and then I probably shouldn't get into my theorizing on how Ralsei works right now because that's a whole other issue. No, I don't think that's that. Ralsei, I mean, each dark world is a copy. I don't think that's how it works. I'm sorry. I don't get it. Dude, why didn't you say anything when we were talking about the wagon in the first place? Obviously, we wanted you to be part of the group. Yeah, that is true. Chris can leave... Oh, yeah, that's true. Chris can leave the church in Chapter 4 postgame and go to Castletown without Ralsei, basically. Because I didn't want to take that hope away from you, Susie. You seem so happy. It'd be easier to just pretend it had worked, isn't it? That's almost like we all got what we wanted. No, it isn't. That just means everyone else gets to remember being happy and you don't. How the hell is that better? Expect Ralphie to flinch and back down from your voice, but instead he sounds even more irritated than you. That's new, huh? Yeah, ambiguously is probably the way to go, because good grief, that is one of the mysteries of this whole thing. What is Ralsei? My one guess as to why he is an object is like when he's describing, how darkness works. He's like, even I, the one telling you this, am just a, then he gets cut off. And it would be kind of weird if he was describing a concept rather than an item, but that might be the case. It might be that. His object is less important than his objectification. It's true! Stop doing that, sir! Stop it! But because it's easier than thinking about how much I want things all the time. He seems heated. Oh, he's steaming! Literally, the edges of his robe and scarf are smoldering. That's new. Use your fire powers. Join together with your dragon fire and your goat fire. But that does still run into the problem of that Chris can go to a different dark world without Ralsei. I do think definitely Ralsei is a reflection of Chris in some way because, just there's so much, stuff going towards that. And I have thought, maybe he's, Chris's shadow or something like that, but it just, practically speaking, okay, is Chris able to just go to Castletown without Ralsei and then come back? How does it work? But I wouldn't be opposed to the idea that he's like Chris's shadow or something. I just secretly think he has a portion of Chris's soul, whatever he is. Literally, that's new. Ralsei? It's easier than thinking about how much I want plushies. I want ice cream. I want friends. You can get his own plushie. Yeah, gotta be reason Chris gets one out of anyone else in that case, yeah. Object distorts under darkness. Metaphorical shadow. We're getting into the deep metaphors. Hey, Ralsei. What's the point of thinking I want over and over if there's nothing I can do about it but simmer? and simmer until all I want to do is explode. Is he gonna explode? Because they're both lonely. That was at least my thoughts around, him and Eldritch Rune, is that he is, Prince of Fire and Shadow, but also he is the loneliness between spaces, that there's a sense of loneliness there. He's giving off heat. Rousey, please, we can just cause the roaring. Don't explode, Rousey! What? Oh! That's how the startled yell, patting himself out. No, I want to see him explode! The little explosion gif. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, obviously, you're not hurt, are you? I'm fine, nothing to worry about. Just like that, he's back to smiling and shrugging it off. Uh-oh. Fight back the urge to roll your eyes. First, Chris's constant zombie stare, and now Rousey going back to shutting down anything that gets too emotional. That could be something like that. He can go to any dark world where Chris is, and Chris is going to be, in any dark world, because they're the one we're controlling. Except for now, in which we're controlling Susie. Sometimes you worry about you and Lancer are the only members of the gang who don't dream of being a cardboard box. Many possibilities, few answers, true. At least not outside of a Halloween costume. You can go as a box. Dude, you were almost on fire. Where did that even come from? Are those weather guys around here somewhere? Oh, it was the green one being weird again. Queen! A number of Darkners are standing in a semicircle around the cafe. Here she is! Looks like your big heart-to-heart attracted a crowd. Whoops, uh-oh. I was hoping someone died, Lamau. After one thing connecting all three of our protagonists to the soul. My queen! And the moment's gone. Cool. Girl, please, I am the moment. And I'm Lancer. Howdy, pals. Hi, Lancer. Hi, Lancer. Anyway, this is stupid. Unlike me, a computer. If the green one wants a festival so much, why not simply make one here? You are literally in Castletown, remember? That's okay. I wouldn't want to impose on everyone here. No, hang on. I want to hear this out. Can we really do that? Even though this Dark World is already, made, I thought making a new fountain in a Dark World was kind of a big problem. Considering the whole Titans and roaring and all. Ho, you don't need to make another fountain, my sweet underbaked potatoes. This is already a fountain of pure darkness. Anything you can imagine is already possible here. Obviously. Do you really think I built my room by hand, lol? I'm the bougie. I don't do manual labor. Okay, that's a good point. So how exactly do I do that? Make stuff? I mean, do I just... Like so. Hey, son boy, check this out. When she snaps her fingers and your vision is consumed with white sparkles. Bring the ring, but date Rousey. Worth it. True. Person is scrubbing at your face when the burning in your eyes fades. Yeah! Oh, look, it's the Rousey coaster and the Rousey wheel and the Rousey balloons and that's the Rousey festival. Sorry. Probably from me drinking all this milk from the boba tea, but I want more boba tea. Ooh. That is true. He was able to do that. Stand in the middle of the Grand Rousey Festival. Everywhere you look, there's rides and games with Rousey's face on them. A roller coaster with Rousey cars, a Ferris wheel with Rousey's head in the middle, lines of water gun booths with training dummy targets. Even the prizes are marketable Rousey plushies. We'll have them forever. Keychains and body pillows. Whoa, you went all out. There now was making an enormous theme park festival so hard. Do you think you could have had this the whole time if and you'd only agreed to be my willing peons? So have you reconsidered? No. God, and also damn it. Are you serious? I did not even put my face on it this time. Do you know how difficult that was to resist? Oh well, it was worth a try. You kids have fun. You're welcome for everything I do. I love your queen. She's so funny. Come on, son. Let's go throw things at your father from the roller coaster. Oh boy, I'm all bounced up and ready for tossing. I'll turn into a robot thing. Queen is so fun to write. Oh my goodness. Russell's trash cans up ahead. Oh no, rules! Waited for me, mine liege. I am also available for throwing. Ah! Walk faster, son. The commoners are gaining. Oh yeah, I think Tennant would shove himself into the situation. So I guess we'll find out if he's stuck around here or if we sent him to Metaton in this universe. Or he just got broken. No. We have all the recruits, so I'm assuming that he was fixed. Okay. Trio vanishes, leaving nothing but a few scattered worms, a free mixtape, and the scent of olden parchment. Okay. Back to Russ to see how he's taking in the whole Rousey land thing. He looks stunned is an understatement. You get the feeling he's never seen this much of himself in his life. Golly, I wasn't expecting all of this. It's so cool, colorful, festival-like. He's doing so great. Much. Not that I mind. If this is what makes you happy, Susie, then I'm happy to be the mascot of, Rousey land. A couple swatchlings whoop and cheer from the Ferris wheel as you frown at Rousey. This is supposed to be your thing, though. Are you happy? You said you wanted to see the festival, so... Rousey grasps at your jacket lapels, his paws are shaking. Your festival, Susie. I wanted to go with you and Chris to your festival, not... A couple passing missiles shout, I love Rousey land! This might be a bit too much for him. Rousey flinches but forces a smile. It splits across his face like a wound. Oh no, he's doing so good! Why don't we remake this one, Susie? I think a Susie-themed festival would be much cooler, don't you? Let's close our eyes right now and imagine how fun and chill a Susie festival would be, okay? I want to see him explode, but I also don't. I'll say, you need a moment? We can sit down. He laughs and laughs and laughs. It's so funny. What? You didn't do that? You're so nice, Susie. It's overwhelming how nice you are to me. I don't understand why. More voices shout in the distance. I want to ride the Rousey go-round. Win me a Rousey keychain, dear. I want to go to the Susie festival. Can I get a Rousey balloon? Can I, please? Every noise Rousey grips harder. His paws get warmer. Rousey's gonna explode! He's gonna blow! I really don't understand. Rousey, I don't understand why you care. I'm not real enough for your kindness, Susie. You know that. I can't take as many hits in battles as you or Chris can. I can't come up with plans or acts like you two. Haha, Susie, you're even getting better at healing than me. That's okay, though. Really, you were always meant to outgrow me, and you've both grown so much. You ever feel like your Rousey gives you a look? I couldn't be prouder of you. But in the meanwhile, looking at a place like this, it makes me feel sick. I'm supposed to help you, and instead, you're focusing on me. You're not supposed to keep using the tools you found at the beginning of your adventure, right? Rousey, you're not a tool! You're not the starter equipment! What is your problem? Child! Current emotion, Rousey balloon in the background. Seriously. Oh no. Not when you surely have so many better options at this point. No, we went with you first because Rousey won by doing nothing. It'd just be floating. Pick which Rousey are you? This Rousey, that Rousey, that Rousey, that Rousey. I know someday you'll find a mage who's an even greater fit for the party than some basic starting guide. Rousey, but doesn't Rousey know that when you have your starter Pokemon, they stick with you for the whole adventure? I'm sure I voted for Chris and Birdley. Dime. So why bother going through all this for me? Rousey. You can be strong. Okay, well, we finally have choices. I'm gonna go, I don't care about your stats. Come on, let's sit down. The festival screams around you. Shoot him. Oh no. You're in the prophecy, Rousey. As the festival screams around you, you nudge Rousey to sit down next to the target booth and take some deep breaths. He's overstimulated. Little heart knows. We can get stronger, Rousey. Duncan do it. Rousey, you're my friend. I'll always need you. You know that, right? Ralsei will become strong. I guess we'll have to figure out what happens next time. I don't give a damn about your stats. I don't care if you can tank hits in battle or do spells or acts, any of that crap. Yeah, stop picking on Ralsei for the fact that all the bosses, kill him first. It's not his fault. It's the boss's fault. Be nice to Ralsei. I care because you're you. Susie. Besides, you're not the only one with stats that sucked for a while. Remember when we fought against C-Round back in Card Kingdom? Ralsei will get stronger. Yeah, he's the healer. There's the glass cannon. They're supposed to... Oh, interesting. Boop, boop. You're supposed to, sling the spells from the back. And you two were like, stop attacking everything. And I was like, nah, I'm beat its face in. It was definitely an interesting battle. I wasn't expecting it to have so much almond milk. That was not in the prophecy. Oh, he's defined the prophecy with the power of almond milk. Right? Where did it even get that? How the hell do you milk an almond, idiot? Well, it's important to practice self-care, Susie. You don't get to say that, hypocrite. Yes, I suppose that is a bit ironic coming from me, isn't it? More than a bit. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at recognizing, hypocrisy. I'm starting to realize I'm not very good at recognizing feelings at all. Isn't that strange? I was the one who suggested compassion, but I didn't suggest it because I cared about our enemies as individuals. Susie, there's food allergies. Yeah, that is true. I'd be depressed too if every enemy was like, that's the weak one, shoot them. Shoot them! Duncan, don't do it! At the time, it simply seemed like it was the correct way to do things if I wanted us to receive our happy ending. Okay, time for the record. Alright, main menu, back, preview, fast forward, history log, save, and settings. Okay, cool. Yay for the regular save icon. So seeing all this strange, even sometimes mean things you and Chris did as hacks, teasing, making mistakes, bonding with our enemies as people, made me realize that feelings aren't as simple as being kind correctly, even if that makes sense. Being compassionate because it's correct isn't the same as being compassionate because you've come to care about someone for who they are, is it? Oh, he's learning! Yeah, that I recognize that's a dealy-do for... That's useful for visual novels, so I'm sure we'll use that in the future. Something like that. Compassion's complicated. Sometimes people need cake, sometimes they need almond milk, and sometimes they need an ass beating. True. You can't solve everything with cake, and I couldn't solve everything with ass kicking. It's okay to mess around and find out before you get it right, I guess. Gaze trails up idly to the infinite darkness overhead. This is sweet. Oh, Ralsei! There's the Ralsei fireworks. They're all bright green except for one spot, which is kind of orangish. Which one is kind of orangish? I don't see it. I don't see the orangish one. Like some idiot left a colorblind dog in charge of the color decorations. Oh wait, no, I see it now. There it is. Boop! I thought it was on Ralsei's face. No, it's right there. But seriously, man, if you're that worried about falling behind me and Chris, we can teach you stuff, right? After all, I still owe you for teaching me healing in the first place. Gotta have the dead pixel, in this case, the living pixel, incorrectly living pixel. Hey, you ever wanted to learn a rude buster? I'm not sure I have it in me to do that. Come on, being rude's easy. You just gotta take all these I'm not good enough feelings you keep yapping about and, push them somewhere else, Well, she has experience with that. Is that what casting magic feels like to you? Shut up, my magic kicks ass! It does, but Susie, that's your magic. Everyone's manifests differently. When I think about being not good enough or wanting to lash out, it feels more like, well, let me show you. Explosions, flames! No. This. Dude, you've been holding back. Have you been able to do sick fire stuff this whole time? Sort of. I try not to, usually. Elemental magic isn't like healing magic. Healing is safer. It's not really possible to heal someone too much, no matter how you feel, or don't feel even. But burning someone or shocking someone or freezing someone. It's easy to let magic like that spiral out of control and hurt someone if you're unfocused. Susie started Firegrave just with Ralsei instead of Toriel. Like, everybody's like, it's going to be the exact same thing as Snowgrave, but Toriel is going to burn everybody. Wow. So I haven't wanted to use it. Wait, you're so worried about accidentally hurting someone you're willing to write yourself off as a team member before even trying fire spells? Oh, no, exactly the opposite. It's only because of you two that I want to try new things. And I want new things, selfishly, for my own sake, not just because they're supposed to be the correct or safe way to be. Isn't it delightful, Susie, to have something that isn't predictable, or correct, or prophesized? Even if something feels like I'm doing it wrong, I want to believe it can be good, too. I want to believe that even the parts of myself I'm afraid of can be good. Like you. Ralsei, I don't think there's a single part of you that isn't good. You're the most goody two-shoes loser I know. Susie, I mean it. And listen, if there's one thing I learned from healing, it's that I can't promise you'll always be good at stuff. I can't even promise you won't suck. But you could go into a trance and burn or shock free someone super bad, and wouldn't that be bad? But I can promise I'll be there for you for it. When you suck, when you're good, and everywhere in between until you find what works. Oh. So don't worry too much about being useful or being replaced, okay? Oh, I'll try. I can try. West of the South, a shimmering noise like a warbling sheet of metal. Oh, I think Chris is back. Should I kiss him? Should I kiss? Should I kiss the fluffy boy? Yes, should I kiss him? Would he explode if I kissed him? Should I? I don't know. Kiss. Should I kiss him? Tell me, should I kiss him? I'm so bad with choices. The game all about to choose the thing. I'm like, no, I can't choose. Kiss the boy. Kiss him. Raw Susie. 50-50. Will Chris get in the way? Okay, kiss. Kiss! Now lean over, and before you can second guess yourself, smooch the fluffy boy's face. Kiss! It even says it right there. He's like, his noise. Oh! There, promise sealed. And pull away. Oh, as always happens when you're around Ralsei, your heart feels lighter. Oh, as if with him by your side, you could take on the entire world and win. Oh, but for now, come on, nerd, let's go show them Ralsei land. Okay, yes, let's go. The bond you made with Ralsei has grown stronger. Oh. You got the green flower, like for Ralsei. I don't know flower language. I don't remember what this flower represents or anything like that, but perfect for Ralsei. All right, here's the question: should I go back and yeah, it's a chrysanthemum. Okay, that makes sense. Should I try a different person, or should I go back and try a different route for Ralsei? I imagine things will be different if I tell him to be stronger instead of common gift for royalty, well known for the medicinal healing properties. Cool. I imagine things will be different if, say, no, Ralsei, grin and bear it. It's fine. You can do the thing. But yeah, should I move on to a different person, or should I keep doing stuff with Ralsei? Down to try being stronger. Ralsei will get stronger. Like, I have some people that say go stick with Ralsei. Some people that try another character. What to do? Alphys, what to do? You're over on your log. You don't care. You're not even watching. The end. Okay. Where's load? I haven't saved anything yet. That probably would make a difference. Okay. Probably mobster with lobster. I'm curious to I know I do need to have a coin thing, but even though I'm really bad at flipping coins, I need like one of those little one of those little like dice that's like a little Mobius strip or whatever, because that's probably easier for me to flip than a coin. But okay. Alright, I guess we'll do mobster with a lobster. We'll do it. Okay, we're not loading anything. Oh, we gotta do this. Does anything change if we do those wrong, or is she just like, you're doing the game wrong? Burnley. Although panic completely, that might also be something different, but we'll stick with Chris. Help me out, damn it. Okay, here's the choice again. I was looking at Tumblr. Okay, let's oh goodness gracious, what to do? Oh, heads up. It's a good idea to save here. Oh, that's a good point. True. All right, empty slot. There we go. That's smart. Because then I can just pop back to this spot whenever. I should probably also make a save point at the panic thing, because that might be different. Okay. Actually, I'm not wasn't quite sure to do, but I think it won't take us too long. Let's stick with Ralsei, and we will see what happens when he explodes. I think it does rely on cumulatively finishing routes, right? One choice, not a bad idea to say. Okay, that's probably true. Okay, we're skipping. Okay. Okay, actually, I'll just save here and we'll do different stuff there. Because there's tons of save points. Do each route at least once. Okay, we'll tell him to be strong. Ralsei seems overwhelmed by the noise, but that can wait until he stops beating himself up. Come on, Ralsei, don't be ridiculous. You're already strong. Not as strong as you two, though. Much as it bugs you to admit it, he kind of has a point. He does get downed in battles a lot. Not his fault. The stats do suck compared to yours. Maybe he is a tutorial character you accidentally dragged along the way past the tutorial. No! Maybe you're a jerk for letting him get the stuffing beat out of him so much, too. Like dragging a baby into a battle royale. No! Wait, no, that's a messed up thing to think about a friend, isn't it? You shake your head hard and the music around you gets louder, drowning out your messed up thoughts. Ugh, never mind that. You really think we spend all the time getting to know you just to replace you with some random mage once we find one? You're our friend, dumbass. Have some faith in us, huh? Well, when you say it like that, it does sound a little terrible, doesn't it? I'm sorry. You tell if you've got a completion marker or not, because one of the hearts on the main menu will get a stripe of that character's color. Interesting. Cool. Is there different endings if we get all the good and bad endings? Depending on how that goes. Honestly, it's my duty as a Darkner to eventually get replaced by someone stronger, so I don't mind. What is that supposed to mean? Child? Can you stop with that I'm an imaginary and so I'm useless crap? That really doesn't help. You realize with a sinking feeling in your gut that he doesn't just think you two might trade him out. He's already preparing for it to happen. Maybe he's been preparing this whole time. The mage left the party! No! And the dumb secret he's kept from you. The lights and noise of Ralsei Land are too loud and bright around you. And why don't we did at least one good ending and one if you did only bad endings. Okay. Ralsei evolved like a Pokemon. Okay, well, I'm probably not going to do it if I only do bad endings. He turns him to Super Ralsei. It's overwhelming, pounding at the back of your head along with your growing irritation. You force yourself to focus. You're not going to lose your cool again, even if you want to. You won't. Whatever. Listen, if you're that worried about being replaced once you're not strong enough, then we just got to make you stronger, right? I don't know about... It's okay, really, Susie. You don't have to. You grasp his shoulder, shaking him around. Come on, I know you've got stuff you're hiding under all that fluff. I saw you attack that old statue at the church. I saw you yell at the Titan. You were flying around that thing. He was flying around that. He was doing some pretty cool stuff. Ralsei knows Birthday will replace him. No! Proceed, Ralsei will get stronger. Not to meet the prophecy. You're still hiding stuff, aren't you? Yeah, he's gonna be hiding stuff the whole time. It's not that simple, Susie. My magic is a different element type than yours. It's not something I... You're gonna strangle the goat! Scarf and cloak start smoldering in a steady heat rising beneath your claws. No! Don't make Jerry a party member, no! Not a rude bust, but more fire-like. Dude, you can do fire magic? Or I'll say trembles, but nods. You didn't bring it out the right way. What the hell? So you have been holding back on us? This would have been so useful to have earlier. We could have kicked King's ass so much harder or toasted Queen's stupid robot. You are seriously willing to let yourself get replaced before even trying to use this? I'll say fidgets, the smoke getting worse. Uh-oh. Noise and brightness of Ralsei land is more intense than ever. Oh, there's too many Ralseis! Every time someone shouts, I love Ralsei! Ralsei is the coolest! He flinches. We're overwhelming him! You flinch too, your head is pounding. Maybe you should have found somewhere quieter first. Too late now. It's not that simple. I don't know how to control it. It's not as safe as healing. Think we ever give a damn about being safe? It's like you don't even know us, Ralsei. Oh man. Oh, interesting. I didn't even realize that dual heal becomes less and less effective. Obviously you don't know how to control it if you've never let yourself use it. Damn it, Ralsei, we almost died like 5 times over. That wasn't enough for you to try attack magic? The knight wasn't enough? The freaking titan? We love Ralsei land! I hope Ralsei never goes away! I'll dedicate my life to Ralsei! But it's not like healing. If I'm bad at this, then you both could have... Yeah, maybe we could have gotten hurt. But maybe things would be way different if you'd been using it from the start. Did you think about that? Maybe you've been trying, that stupid prophecy would already be... With a crackle, something in the air around Ralsei snaps. Uh-oh. I've been doing nothing but trying to change the prophecy! He exploded! Ralsei land bursts into flames! Ah! Oh no, we set Ralsei land on fire! Explosion! Alright, lights up in a magical white inferno. Aang tried to fire a pen. No, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The vast carnival, the carnival destroyed in a garden of, oh, what's the word? And everyone is dead. Ralsei snaps to his senses and throws his hands out, rushing to pull back his own magic. Chris is like, what the heck happened? Rise in the air as he dismisses piece after piece of the festival, cooling away both moves and rides and prices before they can catch in the blaze, until only a wall of wavering heat and the smell of melting plastic linger in the air, harsh and acrid against the candy sweetness from before. Violence! Ralsei violence! You get the feeling they won't fade away from Castletown for a while. I'm sorry. Is everyone okay? Mutters agreement and confusion crop up around you. The toasted Ralsei balloon! He has X's over his eyes! No! Alenia rushes past with a pack of missiles already hard at work catching any leftover embers and smothering them away. Oh, the good thing we have all these water people with us. I know, the little X eyes! Soon the air tastes more like cold mist and fruit juice than fire. Seems like no two people went No two people are not on fire. Oh, I get the reference. Thank you, strong Ralsei. Sorry. And maybe I shouldn't have had all that boba. It's too much milk. Everybody's different. No two people are not on fire. Ah, you aren't sure what to say. You watch Ralsei land collapse, something twists in your gut like you swallowed a mouthful of thorns. Uh-oh. Ralsei, I didn't mean... You trail off. You aren't sure what you can say that won't make this worse. Here's a little heart nose. Ralsei glances back at you, a smile big and empty and awful. It's... Something jingles to the south, warbling like a metal sheet. Oh, Chris must be here. Susie, I'll tend to things here. Perhaps you should talk to them? Right, sure, I'll let them know what's up. Please do. And Susie? Pause mid-step. Welcome to Ralsei land banner dingles over the Castletown entrance gate. It's yellow and scorched. It falls like in Jurassic Park. Chris coming in like the Community meme. The pizza like, what happened? The fun of Ralsei land has dissipated. You're always welcome here. But maybe it would be best if you don't come back for a while. Yeah, sure. Whatever you want. No, no. No! I'm gonna be sad if we do all the sad versions. No! Ashes across your face. Another wreck you're leaving behind. No! Your heart hurts. Oh. It's now broken. You've become stronger. You got the green thorn. Okay. So now we have the green flower and the green thorn. I was gonna make the Jurassic Park joke. You gotta do it. The meanest Rouse I can possibly be. Maybe you should take a break. Indeed. Oh, okay, I see. So we have the bright green for Ralsei's good route and the dark green for Ralsei's bad route. We got stripies. Cool. That's a neat feature. That's a neat feature that lets us see, okay, these are the routes we've done. That's cool. I like that. That's a cool effect. Well, we still got time. Ugh. Maybe I should get some more water since I've been talking so much. I'll be right back for more water. Water. Alphys, what are you doing? I want more of my boba, but all the milk in the boba makes my throat dry and makes me cough. We have kissy and burned roots. But no, we're still gotta keep going. We gotta do Birdly next. But dinner is also good. You should have dinner. Okay. Actually, no, wait. Let's load. Where's the menu? Yeah, load. All right, we'll start from this position. And then we shall eat lobster with a mobster with Birdly. I think that was the one people wanted next, so we're going to do Birdly next. Mobster time. Close your eyes and concentrate. A vision flutters through your mind. It's a feather flutters through your mind. A single blue feather carried on the succulent breeze of a computer fan. I think I'm going to laugh a lot on this one. It surely must be... Wait, Birdly? Birdly? Chris glances up from their pile of closet junk, eyebrows raised. Okay, yeah, I guess I should make sure he doesn't steal all the stuff we stole. You got the wagon thing handled, Chris? Birdly wrote these thoughts. This is Birdly's time. Chris seems confused and slightly concerned. They give you a thumbs up and get up, dusting off their pants. You get up as well, ready to face the music and the bird. At some point, we're also going to have to try and see what the Susie panic thing happens. What that does. Is at the big moment, you and Birdly, alone together. Time to get to know each other better and become closer as true friends, or maybe more. Birdly did write this. Time to explore your passions and fears, your hopes and dreams. Time to clean this school. Soon enough, you reach the old classroom, and there he stands. The grand bluebird himself, the champion of smarts. The bird. Oh my goodness, that is the bird. Wow. Ah, Susan, I see you've chosen the correct path of intellectual redemption. He did write this. He wrote all this part. He's like, you've chosen my route for the visual novels. Sorry, I did that right into the microphone. Come then, let us clean up this school as well as your reputation. I could turn up the volume a little bit. Let's crank up the volume a bit. Alright, I turned up a little bit. Take my hand. Let yourself ascend from the putrid undergrowths of the failures to the legendary tales of the heroic class icons. Once we open this door, your undertale shall begin! Ah! Yeah, I'm a little scared of what the bad ending for Birdly will be. Either shitpost or uncomfortable, because it's Birdly we're talking about here. It would be disrespectful to Birdly. Birdly whips open the whole classroom door too fast. With a groan, the rusty old hinges give way, and the door collapses on top of you both, killing you instantly. It seems your undertale has crashed. No! Your bond with Birdley has remained exactly the same. You got the blue flower. Somehow you also got the blue thorn. The Birdley route was very short. Okay. Birdley. You didn't even get a chance with Birdley. We win by doing nothing. Birdley, you needed to program more for your route. Oh, now we do have the Birdley ones. All right. Well, I guess that leaves us with Chris then. So horrified past proclamations we instantly die. Winner! Birdley not the winner. Ah, poor Birdley. Even his route is a joke. Okay, we will load again. And now we will go with Chris. Let's do the Krause, or not the Krause, the cruisy route. The cruisies. Let's go cruising with cruisies. You close your eyes and you breathe. Well, the answer is pretty obvious, ain't it? Obviously, if Chris is on a mission, you're tagging along too. Susie could not handle the bird. You're gonna gather up your recruits together, get a wagon to take them to the festival together. If Noelle and Birdley fall into a dark world in the 5 minutes you're gone, you'll rescue their dumb asses together too. Crazy, wizzy, dizzy, doo. At this point, Chris is like your second hand, or your freaky mutant third hand. Don't talk about hands, Susie! You're gonna telegraph them losing their hand in the future. Watch out! Alright, I figured it out. Come on, dork, let's get to your place and get to dragging that wagon. Blush! Chris nods, though you can't help but notice they're blushing about it, which is weird. Should go without saying that you're stuck with each other by now, right? Guess it still feels odd to say so out loud. After all, you're blushing too. And away they go. I'm chewing on their hair. Nyam, nyam, nyam. You and Chris leave school, starting your trek across the streets of hometown. The rain from last night finally stopped. Yay! Sunlight reflects off drying puddles like sheets of glitter, and shatters like glass as you stomp through them. A desolate wind rustles through autumn leaves across fields of yellow grass and murky, bubbling gutters. Ah, it's so atmospheric with Chris. I know, I think that's actually literally what's going to happen in canon. I think Chris is going to lose their hand, and then they'll play the piano together, though I think Susie's going to be the one to take off their hand. I think it's going to be tragic! The air smells like worms and tastes like mossy concrete. You must find the moss together. I hope we can find the moss. Is there moss I can click on? It's nice, wandering around, just the two of you. So what's our cover story, anyway, for bringing a wagon full of junk with us to the festival, I mean? We still sticking with it being our school project? Chris doesn't seem to have any better suggestions. Emergency medical supplies? Donations for charity? Petty theft? These are all solid plans, obviously, but none of them beat out the old project object. No. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, it's rough because it feels like they had all this development in chapter 2, and then by chapter 4, he's like, I'm gonna, he's kind of dropping it. And I'm like, come on, Birdley, come on. We had options here. Plus, it's the theme of the project, because it's, come to think of it, what's our group project even supposed to be about? I wasn't paying attention. Which reminds you that they slept through all of class. Chris doesn't know either. The old project object. You don't know either, huh? Crap, we're gonna fail. Whatever, who cares anyway? We're too busy saving the world. That's way more important than a stupid project. Alphys can shove it. Alphys, are you gonna shove it? No, she's shoved her face in the corner. Maybe she'll give us a C- if we put an Astral Wolf sticker on it or something. She probably would. Chris laughs. It's quiet, but honestly, any expression you can wrestle from their zombie face is a win for you. Aw. Aw, yes, score 1 for Susie, the coolest and most smartest person to talk in the world. True facts. You're so focused on your conversation that for once, Chris doesn't even detour to talk to random people in hometown. Well, it's because we don't have our soul with them. Sooner than you'd expect, you've made it up the hill and to their house. Oh, tennis gone. Dreamer house. It's as cozy as ever, you guess. Warm yellow walls lined with family photos and handcrafted decorations surround a wide living room and open kitchen. So different from her house. Smells like cinnamon syrup and perfume samples from a strip mall kiosk. Looks like one of them home magazine pages. Well, almost like one of them home magazine pages. Without Tina taking center stage. Aww. Above the TV stand, there's only a square of dust and one of Toriel's crochets. She made a big soul crochet. I gotta put the heart here. The words, "Love will always find a way to you," hang bittersweetly between two empty windows. Oh. Maybe it's not a bad thing that it's not a perfect home, though. You aren't sure you'd have anywhere to fit in a magazine page. Oh. The living room being too big and awkward now means that maybe, just maybe, someone as big and awkward as you is allowed in it, too. Oh. Oh. A monster can dream, right? Oh. Man, does your house always smell like food? It's making me hungry. Got any snacks around here? Chris nods and moves into the kitchen. Left alone, you stare at the dust where Tenna used to be. To be fair, TV World was pretty fun. It was. Still, if you'd done something different while you were there. Stayed awake long enough to see that creep Knight break in and make the dark fountain. Watched out in the glowing snowfields better. Oh. Yeah, I guess that was something I was expecting us to find out, is that they would find out that Chris made the Chapter 3 Dark World, and they still haven't found that out. The Dreamer house is nice. Would Tenna have still gotten slashed up? Would Undyne have still gotten kidnapped? Sure, you kept Toriel safe, but is that good enough when you're supposed to be saving the whole damn world? One person at a time, Susie. If you can't even save one sad TV, can you really be a good enough hero to stop a prophecy that says you will? Nope, can't say what the prophecy is gonna say. Oh, so messed up how the Knight broke in and made a dark world while they were all sleeping. It couldn't have possibly been anybody else. Kitchen, the microwave dings. I like her, like, I'm balancing these on my head. Chris trots back in with a straining plate. That dastardly Knight. Any thoughts of prophecies are forgotten as the scent of warm pepperoni. Oh, we got pizza pockets. Dude, are those pizza bites? When pizza's on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime. Ta-da. Remember that commercial. Chris nods. They offer you the plate, which you take with solemn reverence and... Yeah! Also, good music choice. I will say that this panel is very Homestuckian. I don't know, you can take that as a compliment or not. That was my first thought. Sweet Susie and Hella Chris. The height of friendship. Pizza bite. Okay, good. I'm glad I got the Homestuck vibe. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah! Yeah, that's sweet Susie, Hella Chris. The pizza bites are microwaved to a gooey, crunchy perfection that burns the roof of your mouth and scrapes your tongue raw. Your blood vessels all constrict at once as they're hit with enough salt to kill a horse monster. You're pretty sure there's still some plastic wrap on some of them. Yeah! It's freaking awesome! And now we're back. Okay, that's enough messing around. Let's get that wagon. It's upstairs, yeah. Just like, yep. We're done. Gosh darn, Boba betrayed me with its deliciousness. Unlike the pizza bites. Yeah, he laughs over quickly, though. Chris leads the way to the stairs. You follow suit, dusting pizza crumbs off your jacket and tucking them into your pockets for later. Aww. So I was thinking, Jackenstein's probably going to be at the festival, right? Let's make sure to leave room in the wagon so we can smuggle him out if we get a good chance. Grab a blanket, too, so we can throw it over and hide him. He's so big. Chris? Dude, what's the holdup? Don't tell me you're scared of that big pumpkin lump. You trail off. Uh-oh. My cage broke. Break it out of my cage and I'm feeling just fine. Woo! Escape! Yay! Carry me, carry me. Bird cage had crumpled beside it, its broken door yawning open. Long, rusty scrape marks lined the carpet floor. I escaped. It looks like. like someone shoved it out of Chris's room, one painstaking inch at a time just to throw it down the stairs. But who the hell would do that? What the hell? I wasn't like that last night, was it? Did Toriel trip over it or something? Where could I be? Susie, where am I? I'm here. Chris takes a step backwards. They're shaking. They're like, I left that there last night. No. I've been screaming so much at Susie. It's okay, Chris. It's kind of banged up. Looks like it still works. We can fix it, I think. Chris, you good? I'm like, oh no. Carol's gonna kill me! You let the soul into the vents again! Susie demands such vocal violence. She does. Chris seems scared. Almost something under their breath. What? You're gonna have to speak up, dude. Chris asks, where is it? I'm up your nose. Chris asks, where are you? Chris asks, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where's... what? Where's who, Chris? Ah! You! Ah! Ah! Hey! It's my Susie now! No! Get out! What the hell, Chris? Stop it! Damn it! It hurts! Ah! Have her get out, leave Susie alone, get out, leave her alone, out. Oh, Chris is mad. They angy. They're so angy. Look at their color, they're angy. They're so angy. No. Punches hands into your chest, but Susie refuses. Susie digs deeper, even if it hurts Susie. Oh, you do not get out. Wait, Chris. You are Susie. Out. You're Susie. Oh dear. Okay, I got to save here. This is gonna get interesting. Okay, empty slot right there. Now we finally know the red trait, Angie. True. Red trait, Angie. I think they're a bit upset. Red is the color of violence. No, red is a positive color. We should put it on children's hospital floors in beautiful splashes. Red has more positive connotations than negative connotations. We know this from color theory. Tumblr has one joke. True, it does. And, like, at least that's it gives energy. Okay. No, I'm trying to decide what to choose, but it is also the color of the Red Cross organization. In this case, the Red Heart organization. Let's hold on. But I'm sure we'll come back here and try the other one, whichever route that is. No, you won't give up. You don't care if it hurts. You are Susan. You're strong enough to handle anything. Even being attacked out of nowhere by someone you trusted as a friend. There's a brief, sharp pain in your chest as your determination redoubles like 100 fires through your veins. What veins do I have? I'm a cartoon floating heart. Then you feel stronger than ever. More you than ever. Susie. Fire spreading in your veins bump up against the cold of Chris's bare hands, still digging against your chest. Like they're trying to claw you open. Oh, scary. No, I'm the cartoon floating heart. That's the whole, I'm diegetic. I don't care what you say, Jar. I'm diegetic. Hurt and angry, you shove them away. Get off of me. Uh-oh. Chris hits the floor. This might be the bad route. Chris hits the floor with an ugly cracking noise, their hands empty and their eyes wide behind their bangs. You loom over them like a dragon, full of outraged fire. Rah! You are Susie. What the hell was that, Chris? What's gotten into you? In response, Chris holds out their hands like they're trying to calm down a wild animal or a violent monster. Uh-oh, she's gonna take that the wrong way. You realize with a sick lurch in your gut that that's exactly what you are to them. No! Has that always been how they see you, even after everything you went through together? No! Okay, this looks like it might be the bad route, actually. Even after you tried so hard to be something more. Stop looking at me like that! I didn't do anything! You don't get it. Were they just waiting for a moment alone to get back at you this whole time? That is true. Or else they did say we can just figure stuff out. No, Chris wouldn't want that, right? They're your friend now. They're not like everyone else at hometown. But if that's the case, why do they look so terrified of you? Oh, I just realized it's 9 o'clock. It's time for lights out for Alfie's. Alfie's, watch out! Oh no! Oh no! It's time for good night. It's time for bedtime. She is flopped on top of her log. She's not moving at all. Terrified of you. I didn't even do anything wrong this time. I tried so hard. Chris insists that's not it. It isn't you, it's something else. They promise. Then start explaining, asshole. Yeah, she's chilling. She was a good girl and ate her greens today. They open their mouth to speak, but their head tilts towards the dented birdcage on the stairs, and something catches in their throat. They trail off into a mumble. Not planned? What the hell do you mean you had a plan? What plan? I thought we were supposed to be working together on everything. They flinch. Chris, we are working together, right? You're not triple trucing with the night, are you? Tell me we're working together. Me, you, and Rousey, saving the world. Right? They don't say anything. And quiet people really, really piss you off. The angers! Be angy! With a frustrated shout, you grasp the collar of their sweater, shoving up against the wall. Hope Toriel doesn't come home. Fine. Was this also a part of your plan then, idiot? Part where big, stupid, gullible Susie finds out exactly what she meant to you and tears your face off for it? Chris squirms and mumbles that this isn't you, that they don't want to hurt you. That's an awful funny request coming from the idiot who attacked me first. Your eyes are watering, but you blink it away. Dragons don't cry. The muscle memory of shoving Chris against the wall is still as fresh as it was earlier this week. Oh, I know, it hasn't been that long, has it? Like you were always meant to go back to being a bully someday. Back to the real you. No! A prophecy! At least this time Chris isn't staring like a zombie. They look how you'd always wanted them to. Afraid. Kind of funny. You finally got what you wanted, and it makes you sick. Oh, I'll give you one more chance to explain yourself before I beat your face in. Tell me what's going on with you. Everything that's going on with you. Just like old times. They breathe in hard, their throat twitching like they want to give a whole big damn speech, but when they open their mouth, they only mumble that they can't. Not to you. Something in you goes cold, but the fire in your veins burns hotter than ever. Your grip tightens. Fine, you don't gotta say anything. But at least tell me this. Was it worth it to keep me in the dark, dumbass? Worth every dumb thing we did together? Was it worth what happened to Undyne? They flinch. Was it worth us getting our asses kicked over and over again by the night? Another flinch. They look less scared now, more angry. Was it worth almost losing your mom? That warning. No, the knife is out! That warning, the little freak slashes a knife out from their back pocket, slicing through the front of their sweater. You jolt your fingers back, away from the sharp edge, dropping them to the floor. Knife time. Ugh! Before you can catch your breath or check your hand for cuts, they're running for the door in a frantic scramble. So that's how it's gonna be, huh? Before they get more than a couple steps, you grab their arm. Whoop. It's kind of nostalgic in a messed up way. Oh, no! You always wished Chris would fight back whenever you bullied them. Anything to get a reaction out of that dead-eyed face. Mm-hmm. You're getting so many reactions now. Without the soul, you swipe your claws at them, they jab at your arms. They're in a big fight! No, the girls are fighting! You shove them against Toriel's clean counters, they split blood at you. This is even worse than Rousey land exploding. I trusted you, dumbass! I risked my life for you! Didn't that mean anything to you? This went terribly. This went terribly. Or was I just some idiot you could use? You smash your fist against Chris's face. It sounds like a stick hitting a hockey puck. Ow! You're staining Toriel's tile floors. Did any of it mean anything to you? Chris nods or shakes their head. You can't tell. Everything's red. We jumped into a Titan together! Maybe it meant nothing. Maybe it meant everything. Whatever it is, you've broken it beyond repair. Oh no! If it ever did, then just leave me alone, please. They stagger, limping and hugging their chest, but they don't stop. Yeah, the sound effects here are pretty good. That, like, distorted music. They ran out the door of their own house, too afraid of you to look back, like you always wanted. Aren't you happy? Aren't you excited? You're going to be feared! Everything hurts. Oh, no. The cruisy angst, your hands hurt, your heart hurts, but in a messed up, awful way. Somewhere deep in your soul, you feel stronger, too. The bad ending. Got the red thorn, of course. Of course. Well, let's try that again and do a better ending for the two kids. Did it go good? It did not. It went quite badly. It went super bad. The end. Okay. Oh, we got the bad red stripe. Okay, let's load from here. All right. Now we will let go. Boop. You aren't Susie. Whoa. Oh, wow. We got sprites going on. Oh, wow. Ooh. Wait, I'm too small. Big one. It's only reaction because they thought the soul was in Susie. Well, the soul was in Susie. See, look at that. What the hell was that, Chris? What the hell is that? Did you just rip out my soul? No, that obviously wasn't just a prank. Try again, dumbass. Oh, I find it interesting that when it's us and Susie, we have the different art style, and now that it's back to Chris, it's back to the other art style. That's a neat trick. I like that. We're back to sprites now that Chris has the soul again. Subtle human or half human Susie thoughts. Yeah, this is a cool trick. What the hell do you mean it isn't my soul? What do you mean yours? We're watching. We are doing a Susie dating game. We're trying out all these different routes with Susie dating. This is the good ending to the cruisy route. Fun fact: I tried really hard to get rid of the heart cursor for this bit. Okay. Well, I'm learning things about Rempe. I've never used Rempe before, but good to know. It wasn't a mistake. We can just be like, this is the tiny gay heart, as opposed to the main heart. Wait, hang on, Chris. Now you mention it, I remember seeing that thing in the Dark World. That's what you used to seal the Titan, right? And the other fountains? Okay, I understand now. That makes sense. No, it doesn't! How the hell did your soul end up in me? What does that even mean? Like, physically? True. Oh no, they made a baby heart. Has it been watching me this whole time? Controlling stuff I do? Making choices for me? Wait, huh. You think it got mixed up somehow when we jumped into that Titan? Yeah. Chris, how long have you been soulless? How are you alive? How are we talking right now? Don't you need that in you to live? What's with the sour face? I'm the one who should be pissed off right now. I am pissed off right now. And worried. Mostly worried. Okay, you're clearly not dead somehow. I really don't get this, but it's happening. Guess it's not the weirdest thing that's happened all week. I don't know, this is pretty high up there. But it's really close to the weirdest thing. Like, definitely top 10, true. For now, baby heart. How are you, doing? You look like you're gonna be sick. Yeah. Crap, damn it. This isn't exactly, my specialty. I sorta never took a human soul biology class at any of my old schools. Maybe we can just shove it back in you? Would that work? Don't panic, I'm not gonna do it without your permission or anything. But, while we're on the subject, can I touch it? Not for any weird reasons, dumbass, I just want to help. Besides, you yanked it out of me without asking, so it's only fair, damn it. Okay, here goes nothing. Oh, we've had the soul together. As soon as your fingers brush the soul, you're jolted by an indescribable change in perspective. Whoa! We've gotten back to the other art style. That's the power of souls. A sense of connection blooms through your veins, warming your chest like a sip of hot cocoa on an icy day. Oh! Whoa, it's so warm. I guess I should go back to Slay the Princess and get some of the new roots that are in there. Because I know that there was some DLC that came out that I haven't tried yet. Yeah, I haven't tried the new DLC for Slay the Princess. I should go back to that at some point. If I can remember which roots I haven't done. RPG quiz Susie POV dating sim. Yep. Oh, nice. I'll have to check that out. Chris doesn't seem to know where to look. They're glaring daggers at the ground, but underneath their eyes flicker with something much less sharp. In the soul's glow, their face burns redder than ever. It's beating for love. They mumble an apology. They ask if you're hurt. I mean, getting chest jabbed like I'm a smashing fighter sandbag wasn't fun, but whatever, I'll walk it off. Not like I can blame you for freaking out about this either. How are you feeling? Stupid question to ask when you're both staring at their disembodied soul. You can't think of a better one. Chris mutters that they're a little tired, but they'll be fine. Chris, dude, your soul is floating outside of your body. It was in me until a minute ago. This is not fine. You should probably call a hospital or your mom or Rouse, right? Chris shakes their head. They grip the soul tighter, wincing at their own fingers, even as they mumble again that it's fine. It's fine. It's normal. I've done this all the time. Yeah, I don't know what their HP is at. Not the first time this has happened, just the first time it went to you. Wait, what? Back up? Not the first time? You've done this before, like, willingly? Doesn't that, I don't know, hurt you, or at least tingle a little? HP is at, haha, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's not no problem. No problem. After a long pause, Chris says it's not too bad. It mostly feels numb. Sometimes it can even feel nice, being empty for a bit. It makes it easier to function. You can go play the piano when we're not in there causing problems. Easier to cope if things are difficult or if you have to do something important like martyr yourself. Child, don't do it. Whoa, that's a lot to unpack. I'm not sure that's good for you. It's really not. Scratch that. Pulling out your soul just to get stuff done can't be good for you. What the hell are you even doing that's so important you just rip out a piece of yourself just to get through it? Oh, Besides, saving the world multiple times in a parallel world? Chris almost smiles, even as the realization drains the color from your scales. Wait, is this how you've been dealing with the pressure of hero stuff? You couldn't just talk to me or Rouse? You know we're your friends, right? I know I wasn't exactly the spitting image of a... Hey, wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Ah! You got me! You got me! You and your dumb friends... Image friends. Ah, dumb cat. I'm trying to get in on this game. I still don't really know why you two would be friends with me despite, you know, who I am. A friend in need is a friend in need. A friend in image is a friend... I don't know, it rhymes with image. But I want to try to become someone you can trust with stuff like this. This is much better than the beating each other up, even though the beating each other up will probably happen some way. Come on, Chris. Talk to me, please. Chris says they know it sounds awful. They're sorry. I'm the prophecy. I'm looming over you. Dun, dun, dun. But Chris asks if you don't also sometimes wish to not care so much. If you really do regret the person you are, if you can't bear the consequences of your choices anymore, you could then live the rest of your life without making any choices at all. Wouldn't you want to try it? What if there was something truly, awfully, irreparably wrong about you? Heart shrunk to Simi baby heart. Difference you could never change and never forget. What if that part of you hurt people? Wouldn't it be better from then on to disappear from everyone's lives until you fixed it? Martyring myself, that's fine, it's normal. That's what teenagers do all the time, right? It's small because it's sad. Or worse, what if there was something deeply and terribly right about you? Like if you were suddenly made into a hero, or a martyr, or an angel, and asked to save everyone? What if what you were made into was better than you ever were as a person? Oh, what if it fixed your entire life because it turns out that the only problem this whole time was being yourself? Chris! As soon as you give up being a person, the world functioned even better without you. No! No! I'm screaming my little mouse around. Like you're only ever supposed to be a symbol of the future instead of a person. Maybe we shouldn't be locked into roles given to us by the narrative, and that being locked into a role given to you by the narrative is a curse. Haha, wouldn't that be terrifying? Yeah, a little bit of deal with the devil, yeah. Them basically feeling responsible for everything that's gone wrong is like, I don't want to make my own choices anymore. Yeah, even if I think that, based on the info we have now, that comic is still off in some ways, like, spiritually, I think there is still something there. Wouldn't you be so disgusted with hate? Wouldn't you do anything, even rip yourself apart, to not feel that burning you up anymore? Wouldn't you even sacrifice yourself if it meant... Hugs! Get that, Susie, hugs! No sacrificing yourself! Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff in here, just from what I've seen so far. Hey, I don't hate you, I'm scared too. I can't say I understood all of that, or, hell, even most of that. But I kinda get it. You think I'm freaking planned on getting attached to you guys, or doing this hero thing? Hell no, being tough and shoving people away is way easier than trying to save them. Or dealing with the consequences whenever it goes wrong, like it always does. Being a bad guy back in Card Kingdom was so much easier than fighting the knight. Or, the whole prophecy thing. Seems like as soon as I decided to give a damn and actually try, that's when everything suddenly got way too real. Aww. So to be honest, if a better person came up and offered to take my role, I don't know if I'd hate their guts for even asking, or if I'd be a little relieved to get it over with. Maybe both? Is both possible? Chris shrugs, but motions for you to continue. Yeah, cool as it is to be the girl with hope crossed on her heart, and believe me, it's freaking cool, I still don't feel worthy of it. Like, the only reason I'm still here is because the actual worthy person is running late or missed the memo. Like, it's only a matter of time before you and Rouse just wake up and realize there was some kind of mistake in the fine print. Aw, Susie! That I'm supposed to be a basic nobody, like the damn tutorial mini-boss or something. Oh, tutorial dragon! You both wasted your time convincing me to be more than a bad guy. Or, hell, I worry that you won't realize that. At least not until I mess it up or get one of you hurt or worse. I didn't want to say it out loud, though. Not when you both gave me a second chance to do better for whatever weird reason. That ain't the sort of crap a girl with hope crossed on her heart gives as a pep talk to the team, Or the sort of ink that rewrites prophecies. I just figured, as long as I was working my damn hardest and shoved that feeling away and acted like an angel, maybe no one would notice if I'm not the right guy. I didn't really think about the idea that you might have been feeling that way this whole time, too. So many things. Yeah, it's the kind of thing where, like, I do think Susie is qualified to be the girl in the prophecy. Like, she's not usurped Noelle or anything like that, but I can see a situation where basically it was supposed to be Noelle, but Susie was basically engineered to be in her place to throw her under the bus. Not because she's not qualified, but because she is qualified, and they are sparing Noelle something bad is going to happen. Chris laughs quietly. Then all at once they hug you back, like you're the one thing keeping them afloat in a wide, dark ocean. No, water imagery. They hug you like you're both already drowning. They hug you like they're scared you'll sink too if they let you go. Much to think about, I know. Much to cry about. And getting them to laugh is one point of your victory scoreboard. You have no idea how many points this is. They're saying a whole bunch of dumb stuff, too, on top. The tears! A bunch of new promises about how they won't let you be replaced or rejected or lost. Also, they'll make you as many microwave pizza bites and ham sandwiches as you want. And brush and braid your hair and watch all your favorite monster movies and. Whoa, hey, I thought you just said you don't care about stuff when your soul's out? They freeze up. Nah, I get it. You don't gotta say anything. That's always so frustrating, like, in the game, where it's like, Chris, are you gonna tell us anything about yourself? And Susie's like, no, you don't have to. And I'm like, yes, they do! Susie! Let them talk! Ah! You're so obsessed with how awesome I am, you can feel it even without a soul, huh? I squeeze them tighter, grinning. Aw. Hey, you think that's why your soul went to me instead of back to you? Why do I never ask follow-up questions? She's trying to be a good best friend. You really can't go 5 minutes without wanting to hang out with me. They turn bright red, but that might be the pressure from you squeezing their ribs. Hard to say. Will they kiss? But they also mumble that it's possible that their soul missed her. Knew it. Well, good news, idiot. I care about you too. You can take your soul out as many times as you want and pretend like you don't feel it, but it's true. I'm your friend no matter how many dumb mistakes and regrets you have, or how much you think you don't deserve it. Oh, got it. They hesitate, breathing hard. Then they nod. But seriously, you should probably put that thing back in at some point. Chris stares at the soul. Not with anger or resentment or fear for once. We're friends! They look at their soul for the first time like it's capable of something wonderful. 'Cause we're friends! Chris looks... Friendship! I know. Chris looks back to you and asks you if after the festival you want to get dinner at QC's. There's still more they should talk about with you. That they maybe should have talked to you about a while ago. Yes, reveal your secrets! Not as a savior with a magic soul or hero with hope crossed on her heart. As people. Yes, forsake your roles. Become whatever you want. People. You know, I think I'd like that, Chris. It's a date. Alright. This one, I'm going to do it. I'm going to kiss. Oh my goodness. This is a full-on kiss. A full heart kiss. Biggest kiss. Oh my goodness. You lean in once and pull them into a kiss. And then Toriel walks in. The passion. Romance. We got little angel hearts all around us. We're going full cruisy as we cry into each other's kiss. Tastes like salty tear, sweat, and apples. Oscar worthy. Yeah, everybody's here. Soul is like, whoa, holy cow. It's perfect. Chris smiles up at you as you pull away. Then in one careful motion, they press their soul back in. They don't have to do that thing. The bond you made with Chris has grown stronger. Got the red flower. I'm assuming this would be the rose. Because it's already got thorns and stuff like that. So many baby souls. Okay, significantly better. Okay, good grief. Do I have time to do Noelle's route? I thought this might be a 2-session thing. But maybe we can do Noelle's route and just, like, how long will it take for me to do what's remains of the game? Should I save that for next time, or should I try it now? Alright, yeah, we got good endings and bad endings for them. You can probably tell me, Leaf, if I can go ahead and, like, do Noelle's route now. It's about as long as Ralph says. How long was that? Oh, good grief. Burley was obviously short, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we just finish out the whole thing? I think you can fit it in? Okay. Well, in that case... But there's also, like, the panic route. Is there different things that happen there? Go for it. Okay. Let's do Noelle's route. Keep a protective eye on Noelle. I'm assuming she'll have the gold flower, or yellow flower. You close your eyes to concentrate, but before you can think too hard, you hear Noelle humming down the hall. Oh, a little humming. It's some jingly nothing burger over Christmas song, so why does it make your face heat up and your scales itch? Okay, we're going for it. Weird, maybe you're getting sick or something. Either way, guess your mind's made up. You straighten up until your spine pops, nodding at Chris. What a third of that is? Okay. If we go a little over, and that's fine. Alright, figured it out. You go get the wagon. I'll stay here and bodyguard Noelle. Although I'm a little scared to do the bad ending with Noelle. Do you get anything for getting, like, all the bad endings, or should I just stick with the good ending for Noelle? You didn't do that with Scales. Her and Birdley already fell into one dark world. The last thing we need is for that to happen again while the Knights aren't kidnapping people and summoning freaking titans. Birdley can hold his own, at least a little, but Noelle's, you know, all soft and stuff. So she could use the help, right? Okay, so the bad ending one is like you can only do bad endings. You do weird route with Noelle. Noelle will get stronger. Okay, well if I'm already locked out of bad true ending, then we'll just we'll stick with the good ending for now. Maybe I'll have to try later, like all, you know. Actually, can I like erase all my files and then start all over with just one bad ending? Us as the sole truth. Hey, cut it out with the smug look. What, you think me being a bodyguard is funny or something? Chris doesn't answer, turning away with her chin raised instead. A breeze from the school's radiator ruffles their hair as they stare into the distance. I'm so mysterious and cool crap is such a pain sometimes. You settle for giving them a noogie on the way out, just so they don't forget who's actually the coolest. Doesn't take long to meander over to Miss Toriel's classroom. The other one. You've never been in the baby class here. Your baby classes were in a dozen other classrooms in a dozen other places. It sucked. Okay, maybe we'll do that a different time, but for now we will get the good ending for Noelle so we can get the all good endings. But the smell of old markers, glitter glue, and dried paint is hard to miss. Generations of little kid germs leave a sticky taste in the back of your throat as you approach, as well as a lingering taste of candy canes? Of course. Push open the door and hear a startled yip. Oh goodness. Hey, I'm here. Susie! I didn't actually think you'd, never mind, I'm happy to see you here. And without Chris, whew. Yeah, is that okay? I can go back and get them if it'll... No, this is perfect. Just the two of us is perfect. Haha. Suit yourself. Now you think about it, you're not sure what the whole deal is between Noelle and Chris. Yeah, that's a whole other can of worms. Aren't they childhood friends or something? Noelle always seems way too eager to help them out, and way too eager to shoo them off whenever you're around. Susie, pick up on it! And there's Chris, Chris' whole mysterious aura about it. Is that just what it's like to be childhood friends with someone? Not like you've stayed anywhere long enough to know that feeling. Aww. You hope it's just that, not that they secretly hate each other or something. Pure good only ending. Okay, that's I think a cool idea to do. Like, as long as you do one good route, you'll get to the good route. I think that's in the spirit of both this fan game and Deltarune in general. It'd be just your luck to finally make two whole friends, only for them to have some kind of secret beef. Susie? Oh, sorry, I was thinking about, don't say secret beef, don't be weird. Crimes and stuff. Perfect cover, Susie. Thanks, brain? God? You're welcome. Anyway, welcome to Toriel's classroom. This is where I usually end up cleaning. I'd like to start with wiping the whiteboard, and then there's the desk to scrub off, and there's the closet to sort, and that's it. It's, not a large room. Yeah, I imagine, like, the more choices you have, the crazier the variables get on that. Sounds like a tour guide hyping up a vacation spot. It's cute. Even if it's small, the little kids can still get pretty messy. Toriel always appreciates the extra help. Oh man, really? I didn't even think about that. Bet she's gonna be wicked impressed once she sees how nice we can get this place. Oh, she would do it for Toriel, too. Oh yes, you've been looking to pay her back for the free breakfast thing, and the pie-making sleepover thing, and the diner thing, and the bullying her kids so much thing. Yeah, you should probably apologize for that. I hope that happens again. You owe Miss Toriel a lot, huh? Can't even tell her about saving her life in the dark world. But you sure as hell can make her classroom as goddamn spotless. Also, I'm trying to see if there's anything else I can pick up. Oh, there's your little character. No, there's pins and stuff like that. Pencils. Alright, Noelle, come on. Show me where to start. I'm ready. Yeah, of course. Anything you say, Susie. Dabby! Oh my goodness. Oh, we can pick things up. Oh, and also this is Timmy's character. I forget her name. Look, it's the watercolor brushes. Alright, I was just using crayons recently, actually. Bloop. Bloop. Big ol' smear. It's the dog! Bloop. Oh, we made it into a cute little house. Is it Yoki? I can't. I played Dweller's Empty Path and all that previously, but I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played it. Yoki. Okay, that's who it was. Win! Yay, we clean! Ha! Take that, you stupid junk. Susie wins. Those are all Darkners, probably, Susie. Eep! Noelle, halfway through carrying dirty paper towels to the trash, jumps a foot in the air. Whoops, you good? I'm fine, la 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 la. I'm just not used to having company. Usually I spend this time more, alone with my thoughts. Oh. Well, no one's here but us. You can shout, too, if you wanna. Not like we're gonna get in trouble. Hell, this is probably the one time we can go ham in school without a detention. Oh, I suppose I never thought about it that way. Seems like a little wrong, causing chaos when we're trying to clean up the chaos, you know? Also, I just want to say, you've got Toby's use of commas down pretty well, which is like a weird thing to compliment on. But like, I've noticed the way Toby uses commas in his writing, he will use them to like indicate a kind of weird natural pause in the way the character's supposed to speak. So it's cool that you picked up on that. Listen, as a wise clown once told me, the best chaos is two chaoses. Yeah, like it's weird. It's different from how like we would normally write, but that is how it writes, just to like kind of give this sense of breath or like a pause in how they speak. Damn it, that sounded much smoother in your head. How does Rouse make talking seem so easy? What is it about Noelle that gets your brain scrambled up and your words mashed down anyway? Never mind that. What I mean is, yeah, Gaster uses them all the time, but he talks haltingly, like this. Like, talk faster, Gaster. Look, have you ever gone ham, like, once in your life? Well, sometimes if I really like a video game I've played a lot, I'll put on mods to do something weird and crazy with it, like making a bunch of mutant pets and cat petters, or glitching the forbidden pelt laces and dragon blazers, or locking all my Sims in a basement and setting it on fire. She would do that, true. True. I feel like we were just talking about this on an Ask or something. Like, we were talking about the crazy things she would do that. Wait, what was that last one? Nothing? Whatever, doing violent stuff in video games doesn't count. Everyone knows that. So Noelle's like, oh, thank God, because otherwise... Have you ever gone ham in real life as a real person? Well, I guess not. Sometimes I really wish I could, though. But I'm not brave like you, Susie. Even when I want to shout, I get so nervous and wrapped up in my head about the consequences and what everyone would think of me if they saw. Everyone knows that, Susie says. Yep. And then I freeze up. Come on, Noelle, let's go lock some real people in a building and light it on fire. Sure, I can think of a few people that could use that. Like a deer in the headlights. I guess it's not easy to be loud if you're not already used to it. In that case, glance around the room until you spot it. A crumpled paper forgotten in one corner. Noelle, we gotta gain EXP. Here. Take this paper and throw it as hard as you can into the trash. Icy E's pizza. You can pull that off? Gosh, if you say so, I'll try it. Take that, you stupid paper. Hell yeah, dude, that was awesome. Kiss my ass, paper. You're no good, paper. Yeah, suck it, paper. You're weak and pathetic and you'll always be a nobody, paper. Noelle, honey, what has your mom been telling you? Honey, Noelle. Okay. I think it got the point. Geez, I can't believe you're starting to feel bad for a piece of paper. You blame the Dark World for this. Let's try some more trash. I'll pass you stuff, you throw it, and shout something cool. Okay, I'm ready when you are. Her nose is glowing. Yay! Like this. Her tail's wagging with intensity. Cute. Focus, Susie. I see Ice X pizza. Dig around for some junk to hand Noelle. First, some broken colored pencils. Get out of here, you dirty pencils! Susie's tail's wagging too. Yeah! Next, some moldy candy. I don't even like this type of candy! Hell yeah! And some plastic cups covered in dried paint. More, believe in yourself, from the chest. You're not even compostable! You're bad for the planet! Last, a broken toy flute. Noelle snatches the instrument from your hands, reeling back like a baseball pitcher. Take this, you lousy! She flings it, but at the last moment her grip slips as she gasps. Flute? Wait, I didn't mean to throw that one. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Dun, dun, dun. Oh no, 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 no. But it's okay. No, December is like broken lots of her instruments. She's just following in Dessa's tradition of breaking her own stuff. Oh well. You realize way too late that it's possible the broken toy flute wasn't actually junk. It's possible you messed up. Possibly messed up so bad. Uh-oh. No. Be on bad with Noelle. Yeah, because Des and Susie are going to have to fight eventually. That belongs to December, not Des. It's an old plastic toy flute. No one's touched in years. I wonder whose name is on it. Oh man, Noelle, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that. It's okay, Susie. It's my fault. I don't like her eyes there. Uh-oh. I forgot that was even still in here. It's really not a big deal at all. You sure? You seem pretty upset for a second there. Me? Over a toy flute for little kids? Those are the okay eyes. She's fine, she's fine, she's fine. Who'd be upset over that, silly? It was already broken anyway. Who cares? That's probably the weirdest reaction to a broken toy you've ever seen. What the hell? Like, she at least knows that Noelle has a sister, because Des has been briefly mentioned. But I don't think she knows much about, oh, by the way, she disappeared. Noelle notices your baffled stare, and her laughter trails off into a sigh. Sorry, that flute belonged to someone I used to know. Someone from a long time ago. Oh, you mean December, yeah? Yes! Susie, how did you know that? Name's on the thing. Yep. Oh. Wait, was that supposed to be a big secret or something? Noelle stares at you, then laughs a little too loud, a little too hard. Uh-oh. Right. I guess it's pretty obvious, huh? I don't know why She trails off, rubbing her arm. Oh no. Des really loved music. For as long as I can remember, our house was full of noise. Mom must have bought her 100 different instruments, all used up until they broke. No. Noelle's opening up about her past. Don't hold it in. You gotta deal with it. So really, it's okay if one or two get thrown away. I don't think Des would want each one to be kept untouched and secret forever. Otherwise, you're gonna end up like Carol. It's like, I'm gonna bronze everything. Surely, if I preserve the past, that means that'll be the same as having the past back. Surely. She sounds so calm. But she's not looking at you either. Terribly, I know, Des was just breaking stuff. Everything must be preserved for the glory of the holidays. She's looking somewhere much further away. No, Des was pretty rough with her things. Dude, you know it's okay to not be okay, right? It's clearly still important to you. Whether it's one toy instrument or 100 different ones, we don't gotta throw any of them away. Violent tendencies, Des. Des uses instruments like Link uses weapons in Breath of the Wild. No. You don't have to put on a cheery face and pretend it doesn't matter either. When you have a bat, everything looks like a ball, including your own stuff. Someone should, though. What? What's that, another forced laugh? Mom's so focused on work, she doesn't have time for anything else. Dad's in the hospital, so he has enough going on. Don't even get me started on Chris. So the least I can do for everyone is to stay positive, right? When she's not positive anymore, things are gonna explode. But okay, yeah, this is clearly the bad route. We gotta care about Noelle. It's hurting you. It's hurting you. Ain't that more important than staying positive, whatever the hell that means? I don't mind though, really. Providing for people is what I'm good at. Being nice, giving gifts, keeping up my grades. That's who I am, right? Bullcrap, you're not some. You stare at her sweater, scrambling for a good comparison. Your brain cells spark desperately like empty lighters in the rain. She's like, girl, cute, can't think. You're not Santa, Noelle. No one in the fun gang is okay. Shove them into the therapy chamber. You don't just give and give and give people gifts and disappear without ever needing anything in return. You're a real person, Noelle. You need to give yourself stuff, too. Besides, people, some of us anyway, like you for you, not just for what you give us. But if I don't do those, what else is there even about me to like? I'm not even sure if I'm a person without those. Oh, Noelle. Oh. If that makes any sense, I'm sorry. I know I get super weird and random just then. Ha ha ha. Exactly. Get all of your characters need therapy. It's the opposite of weird. If anything, this talk just kind of gives you that one spooky feeling. Deja vu? Reminds you of Rousey saying he doesn't matter. Uh-oh. Can't decide if Rousey and Noelle will get along if stuck in a room together, or else they both explode, or make each other way, way worse. You decide to avoid that possibility at all costs. Uh-oh. Doesn't matter, your reaction is still the same. You're more than that to me. In fact, wow, don't think I've ever related less to something that got said to me. Sorry, I didn't mean, crap, that came out wrong. Lower the back of your head to wrestle the thoughts loose. No, not like that. What I mean is, you know my grades are ass, right? That's okay. And you know I'm mean, right? I broke like half the stuff we were supposed to clean up. Gosh, do I ever know it? She's like, can you break me in half? So why am I different? Why'd you get all mad at yourself for not being perfect when you invited me? But because you're you, Susie. Aww, cute. You're perfect as you are, silly. True. She is correct. True, dear. You don't care, and that's what makes you you. You know who you are. You're so reckless, constantly, amazingly, always you. Oh. I mean, golly, sometimes I can't decide if I want to kiss you or be you. That's the best position to be in. We expect you to break shit and be an ass, Susie. That's why we love you. You're totally free. Freedom motif. Wait, what was that middle bit? You're more than a little stunned. You're not sure you've gotten this many compliments in a row, ever. Aww. A little overwhelming. No, table that for now. Focus on the last bit. Hang on, is that what freedom is to you? Not caring about people, beating them up, being mean? As that sounds to me like a jerk-ass loser who doesn't deserve selfless friends. Is that who you want to be? Sometimes, yes. Oh, okay then. At least it would be different for her. Until stomps her hoof and continues. Sometimes I do want to beat people up and be mean. That's true. There is that side of her. Sometimes I get so mad. I wish I could be a dragon who burns it all down and flies far away. Oh, cheese and crackers! I would have so much to say then. Yeah, like what? You aren't sure this is a box you fully want to open. Something about Noelle hyping up this side of you so much. Side that you've been doing your damnedest to grow past and forget, ever since that first Dark World. It feels weird. You hadn't figured that you were already looked up to. What does it mean then that you kind of hate that old you now? Did you make yourself better or worse or just different? Is that old you still a part of the new you? I would say yes. Too late, the box is open. If I was a dragon, the first thing I'd do is I'd tell Chris to stop ignoring me. And then I'd tell Birdley to shut up and listen for once in a while. And then, yeah. I'd tell my mom, yeah. I'd tell her that I want to go to the festival with you, Susie. She shouts, she kicks over the trash can. Crumpled papers and plastic cups, all the things you gathered spill across the floor. Whoa. Ha ha. That was. You fumble for words. You're a little uneasy, a little impressed, a little flustered. That was pretty cool. Dude, you wrecked that trash can. Oh, I did. I did feel, really good. You were right. Looks like you got some dragon blood in you after all. Oh ho ho ho. Oh ho ho ho. You laugh, but there's a twinge of guilt to it. You actually feel kind of bad for all the papers and cups you two threw away, seeing them scattered around. Told me to stand up for myself, which is ridiculous. You can't hoard every single item you come across that might have a Dark World personality, even if you are a dragon. Yes, she should have a big hoard of Dark World stuff. This is her hoard. It's her pile. She can just sit down and be like, these are all my friends. I hoard friends. That's my dragon hoard, is friends. There's too much stuff in the world for that. And you especially can't explain that sort of logic to Noelle, at least as long as you want her to believe it was all a dream, which we'll see how long that lasts. Do you still want that? Listen, Noelle, you rub your arm. It's really cool to hear that you, look up to me. I mean that. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to go to the festival with you. Especially if it means showing up your jerk-ass mom. Susie? I think you should know I'm... Squawking, rattling noise echoes from the hallway, cutting off your thoughts. I'm telling you, Chris, you're wrong. There's simply no way even a character as cracked as the Masked Star Warrior could beat anyone competent with Space Bluebird in a 1v1 match. Well, obviously, if you edgeguard the whole time, it's a different matter. We're talking Smash Bros. Talking about a gentleman's match without cheap tricks. Noelle sighs and smiles. Seems like they finished up early. Yeah, we should probably go check on them, huh? They play Meta Knight. Mind if I take that flute home? Want to see if I can fix it. Maybe not, but worth a shot, right? Noelle hesitates. You get it. Now that you know what it means to her, you know what a big deal it is to ask for it, even for a little while. I mean, obviously I don't gotta. You can and have it if... No, it's okay. I think I'd like that, Susie. Kiss! Yay! Yay! She initiates it. Yay! She needs to take control of her life and initiate it. And I'll see you at the festival later today. If you're okay with that? Kiss you. Kiss. Kiss. Kiss back. Yeah, sure. See you then. Kiss her! Kiss her, kiss her, kiss her. Yeah! You match her cheek smooch with a big one of your own. Mwah! Kiss. Kiss. Hearts. 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 Kiss. The jingling laugh, Noelle heads out into the hallway and you follow. She's probably like floating now. Man, this week has been awesome. Kissed so many people. This town has been awesome. For the first time since you can remember, you aren't waiting irritably to move somewhere else. For once, you've decided to stay. Aww. I think we'll get one in Chapter 5. I think the fabled Suzelle kiss will come. I thinketh coming. The air feels lighter here, the future brighter. Even the shadows around the school hallway seem a little softer. If even the shadows are watching you and Noelle bump shoulders and blush and laugh. No. And for just a moment, someone in them gets to breathe a little easier. Noelle's grown stronger. Got the yellow flower. Which kind of flower is this? Also, these are very nice drawings. Yay, kiss you. Okay. I guess since we've gotten 4 good endings, we'll have to see what happens. That's a marigold. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. The end? We're back with Gaster again. A red rose, its loving heart hidden under deceptive layers of sharp petals. Maybe sharp thorns? A yellow marigold, its bright cheer wielded like a club to protect lost souls. A green mum. Oh, it's a mum. A gift fit for a royal, promising healing and comfort and spades. Yeah, exactly. A blue iris, the glittering diamond of wisdom and smug elegance. And so this brings us back here again. Through several iterations of this world, you have chosen to reach out to each of those you consider friends. Oh, that's true about the marigold. Oh. Sometimes you extend a branch of kindness against their worries. Other times you struggled against the thorns of your own self-doubts. Yet still, in flowers and in thorns, you remain steadfast. Gathering love, like attacking people. Your connections, your experiences. All of these have formed the complete bouquet of who you are. Like, that's what the flowers are for. Now, raise your bouquet high. Raise your bouquet up to the sky. As their scent graces the air, you are filled with true understanding. This bouquet is the culmination of your efforts. All you have done has led inevitably back to here. To the truth. You have gifted me the ultimate gathering of blooms presented to summon the ultimate being. Who is the final date? The one for without whom all blooms would cease to exist. Me, date Gaster now, the blooming king and flower omega. The friend who watched you from the shadows. Friend, no! The mysterious observer. Awaken at last and find them. Oh! It's you! Your vision clears and you spot a single really big bee. Soul date! Soul date! Soul date! Soul date! Soul date! Wait, are you for real? That's what this whole thing was for? Gathering flowers for one bee? Of course, bees are important pollinators and a vital part of the ecosystems. Soul date, soul date, soul date, soul date. We're going on a date. Mwah! I guess. I don't know. When I said blooming king and shadow-friend and mysterious observer, I was expecting someone a little more, serious. The bee nods as if expected as much. You can't take me seriously. Seems when something is so mysterious for so long, any reveal would be less satisfying than what you built up in your head. Oh, this is a commentary, I think, on some fandom expectations in regards to things like Gaster and Friend and things like that. That's right, we have ham sandwiches! Hooray! We can finally feed her! And it seems no matter how much it tries to copy the cool things it's seen, in the end it will only ever be its own bee. Wait, so you were just copying other people this whole time? Man, that's disappointing. Did anything I do here even matter, or did you just make it all up? Bee shrugs. Maybe, maybe not. How often are we gonna do this pun on our soul date with ham sandwiches? Maybe it all matters because you're you. Mwah! Isn't it nice being yourself? And remember, be yourself. There are things in this world that only you can do, Susie. Maybe we'll never be done with the bee puns. Ah! Even if you spent the whole day doing nothing but trying to copy your friends and favorite things, you'd still be copying them from your own perspective, using the tools you have, right? Because no! The copy you made would still be uniquely made from you. This is a commentary on fandom creations and why they're still valuable, even if they are quote-unquote copying something else. Because it's always from your perspective. Like how a statue made from Play-Doh is still Play-Doh. So it's important, above all else, to make sure you care about being yourself for your own sake, too. If you enjoy being yourself, everything you make out of yourself will be enjoyable, too. I guess. Not sure I get it, but whatever. For example, you have done well to bring these flowers. As a reward, please accept 999 honey ham sandwiches. Yeah! Best prize! Be yourself. Oh no, it was close enough. You know what? Sure, that much I can do. Yeah! Sweet bee and hello Susie! Wah! At last, in this ham-tinged glory, everything in your life feels perfect. Yeah! You got the good ending, which means Susie gets all the ham sandwiches that she deserves. Yeah! The strife of growing up, your battles in the dark worlds, the doomed prophecy. 999 ham sandwich. None of it matters here now. All that matters is sandwich. This moment's only ham and pollen. For the first time in your life, you're truly, completely happy. Ham sandwich. Oh man, this is the best. Totally worth it. Want to do this date thing again sometime, Giant Bee? The bee hesitates, confused. Apparently this isn't a date. It's strictly platonic. Wait, what the hell does that mean? The bee explains that they're sorry, but it can never be. For you see, they're already in love. What? Specifically with a certain tall, big, tender-hearted dreamer. Asgore? Cactus. The dreamer's cactus? The bee begs for your forgiveness. Oh no! Now it's going to be an awkward throuple between Chris and the bee and the cactus. As the cactus only has eyes for Chris. The cactus's tsundere charms and sharp exterior, yet soft and juice-filled core. They have bewitched the bee. You can't do this to me. We just ate ham sandwiches together. I thought what we had was special. They beg you, please, forgive me. No, I was so happy. This is the worst ending. What the hell? I was so A voice echoes through the void. Susie, what are you doing? The startle you wake up, your back leaned against the closet door. I'm just drooling on Chris's face, it's fine. Chris is like, Susie, thank goodness you're alright. Chris told me you closed your eyes to concentrate on something and I guess you fell asleep instead? I tried to wake you up, but you just sort of started chewing on their head. For shame and forsooth. I know our dear simple-minded third-in-command might smell like apples, but I assure you they're hardly edible. Well, we could find that out. It took both of us calling to ensure you stopped and did not consume them whole. Chris, do not make that face like you don't mind this. I am trying to assist you. Chris is like, I don't mind this. Chris is like, I'm the ham sandwich now. Really? We're just glad you're both okay. Are you okay, Susie? You blink, getting your bearings. The cool breeze is rustling the leaves outside. The air tastes like chalk, dust, and tree sap. People are edible. True, they are made of so many edible parts. The door to Castletown is cool and inviting as always against your back. And in front, Noelle, Chris, and Birdley are all watching you standing around a pile of beloved treasures. Sure, it's not perfect, not even close. All these weird, soft nerds, all these old pieces of junk. The scabbed over scratches on your hands and the dumb small town around you. Who would have thought it'd be less than a week before you started caring so much about all of it? No! You promised you'd be too tough for all of that. That you wouldn't let another move to another nowhere town get into your head. Guess you've gone weird and soft too. As the last buzzing pieces of your dream wisp away, you stand up, dusting yourself off. Oh yeah, the boy's a friend, the boy. Oh, faces. You know what? Yeah, I'm okay. More than okay, even. Come here, idiots. No. No. That is true. You can't eat people once. All that, yeah. Human flesh contains every, I don't know. Does it have all the vitamins? I don't know. I guess it does. Please tell me it's not a joke. This is my resume, blah, blah. Okay, this was really enjoyable. You did such a great job, Leaf. I had a great time all throughout. The writing was really fun. The art was really fun. I probably missed some things. Oh, it resets. Okay. I'm kind of debating if I should go back and try and pick any other stuff, like the all bad endings kind of thing. Or I guess you said there was also some other kind of secret I might have missed. I don't know. But I don't know if that would fill a whole session again, since we really good timing. We got through the whole game like in one session. But yeah, this was really enjoyable. I had a great time. Again, writing is great. It felt very much like the characters, and we got to explore some fun ideas. This was so cute. I needed this. This was definitely a yay, my Susie, yay. There's a oops all bad ending. There's a weird little secret in Noelle's route if you want. Okay. So, I don't know. Should I tackle this again next week? I'm actually not sure what I would do next week otherwise. I've got a lot of options, but I haven't decided on something for next week yet. Also, a little bit of flickering going on with Noelle's pixels there. They're both pretty short. Okay, so that would probably not be a full session then. Oh gosh, maybe I'll have to think about it then. I'm glad I was able to get through all the routes in this one. I guess it probably helped that Birdley's route was actually quite short. Yeah, it's like right there. That's okay though. It's all good. You gotta have the dead pixel. In this case, the live pixel. This is where all the dead pixels came to. They went to this one, and now it's alive. It's alive. But yeah, I had a super fun time with this. Yeah, did a really good job. This just seems like so much work. It's so much art and stuff to do, too. I like the fact that, we basically have, like, a genre shift and also the art shift in terms of, like, okay, the soul's with Susie, so this explains why we have the art shift in it, except for the one part where it goes back to Chris. Like, that was a neat feature. And also Rousey. I like the stuff with Rousey. I like the stuff with Noelle. Everything was very well done. Just so cute. I am filled with love for Susie and all of her friends. Oh yeah, mobile version would be fun. Flickering Piss and Susie, shaking Chris, but yeah. You did really, really good. Is this your first? Yeah, this was a nice time. Is this your first Renpy game, or have you tried it out on smaller projects before? Because if this is your first Renpy game, it's really, really, really good. Everything feels consistent and stuff. In the search mini game, look for a snowflake. Okay, I'll have to go back to that because I know that was the one place where you can like click things. A lot of learning. Okay, that's pretty dang good for your first Renpy game. Very, very nicely done. Oh my goodness, thank you for the raid. You're raiding right as we finished it. Oh, I'm sorry about the timing. I'm gonna head off soon. But hello, thank you for coming by. First game entirely. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I'm sorry about the timing. We just finished Love Buster. We got most of the bad endings and all of the good endings. Ugh, I've already gone through my water so much. Ugh. Because I was talking so much, and I still can't decide what I'm gonna do next week. I'll have to think on it more. But thank you guys so much for the raid, the small raid. Sorry about the timing. I just finished the game because we just finished chapter 1 of DR. It's 12. Chapter 1's so good. It was nice to revisit that one again. But yeah, I will say. Again. Apologies about that. If you are, I don't know if you have played this yet, but if you are looking for a very cute little fan game, Susie dating game, I would recommend this one, having just played it. It was really cute, and the writing was good, and the art was fun, and I enjoyed it. I'm out of hydration. I drank all my water. I'm struggling to hydrate because I was drinking some boba earlier, and all the milk, makes your throat dry. Like reverse thing. Oh, yes, I would recommend this if you haven't played it, because it's really cute, and you can download it for free. And the soundtrack, and there's a soundtrack you can get. Oh, nice, for charity. That's awesome. Yeah, if you want to tackle this like after 4, this is a fun little game that like is supposed to kind of be stuck between chapters 4 and 5, I think. So I super enjoyed it. I had to mark this under Deltarune because there wasn't an option for it on Twitch. Yes. And Leaf is the creator, and they did a really good job. So again, apologies that I'm stopping here, but thank you so much for the raid, and thank you guys. Yeah, fan games count. Can you put it as a Twitch option? I don't know. I checked. I just it wasn't available, so I'm like, okay, I guess I don't know if you have to like have enough people like submit it or something for it to count, but shrug. I have not tried that myself. Whoop. Oh, they're asking if you do stream this game, Leaf is the creator, so they wanted to see your stream of it. Because it's really good. Yes. Oh my goodness. I probably need to head off now, and so I'll stop coughing into the microphone again. I got delicious boba, and boba betrayed me by like being while I'm trying to do Susie's voice. Nice. Oh yeah. You know, I should follow. Can I do that? Follow. There we go. Can't believe I wasn't already doing that. I am now. Goodbye. I know, boba is delicious. There's a boba place that's like super close to me, and I have to resist going there all the time because it's like right around the corner. My not very good Susie voice, but I tried. Oh, follow Leaf. But yes. No promo. I do love boba. But yeah, okay. One last thing. We will do an art stream on Sunday morning. That'll be, of course, more Eldertrune of some sort. There's always something to work on for that. I'll figure out what specifically once I get there. And then, yeah, I will figure out also what I'm going to stream next Friday in terms of a game. I've got options. I will try and narrow those down. In the meanwhile, this was a lot of fun. This was extremely enjoyable. Just what I needed at the end of a very long week. Yeah, it's hard voicing all the characters. Whew. Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. I had a really fun time. Again, exactly what I needed this week. Very, very fun. And I'm glad I was able to play it. Yeah, I'll hopefully see you all Sunday, and if not, I'll hopefully see you all next week. Yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all next time. Alrighty, good night.